folks, it's time. Time to add a sticker to Instagram, that is. Hey, remember, you can follow this show on Instagram for all live updates. That's at After Tonight Show on Instagram. And no, it's not a show where we review what just happened on Jimmy Fallon. Like After the Walking Dead. It's its own thing. I've been this entire time I've been talking, still haven't figured out how to put a sticker on my screen. There we go. Sticker added. Heart full. Hey, we'll be on in just 45 seconds. Good night.
Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer.
Oh my god, what what is this? Oh wait, yeah, I remember this. Wait a second. Let it pop, let it drop, and then we'll start the show.
Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you.
Here we go.
Sweet Caroline.
Hell yeah.
Times never seem so
Now shut up.
Someone just told me a secret. You're watching After Tonight.
Hey, welcome to After Tonight. My name is Tommy Afters. I hope you're having a great night. We're here a little bit late on a Tuesday, but we are here. And we are bringing it to the people live. I love that you're here with us. I love that you've decided to join us tonight for another excellent edition. I gotta say, it's giving a great show. Sorry, I've been working on my Gen Z slang, so I'm just trying to keep up. You know, it's really important to keep up, so I do have a whole list of slang I will be using throughout the show. Low-key, I'll be using a lot of slang tonight, so it's going to be an excellent show. I can't believe I'm here. I'm feeling good. I have, of course, you know, I've been talking about this for years on the show. We're drinking lean tonight. Well, not my normal lean. This is Amino Lean, sparkling cherry lime energy drink. And wow, I mean, every ingredient here it might as well be lean because I'm about to get faded as a mug. Thank you so much. And let's let in our, I call him the co-host because that's exactly what he is. What the hell is going on? Hey, oh, that's Luke. He's not, I'll just bring you both in at the same time. That was a little rude. Hey, Mark, are you there? Luke?
I'm here.
Oh my God, what a group we have tonight. Welcome to After Tonight. You too.
Oh, it's
How are you
great
guys doing?
I know you. I'm doing great. Even after you accidentally tried to bring in Mark and put me in by accident, you had to cover for that. But I do appreciate being on the show.
You know what? I'm colorblind, Luke. I don't know who's coming in, who's coming out. We're all good
There
here.
you
Well, welcome. It's so great to be here for both of you. Mark, how are you doing? Our co-host, Mark. I'll try to get him on the screen here.
I'm good. I've moved the camera up tonight. Hopefully that's good for you.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Great. And you're a little tardy tonight, Tom.
I'm a little tardy,
Just
but
saying.
I'm here. And hey, you got more Super Bowl merch on you. Wait a second. I wanted to talk about something else, but look at that.
I know.
Are you trying to rile Luke up with with all this Eagles merch?
I'm trying to push the limits of the Zen. We'll see.
Oh my God.
Well, it's getting. I was at Soul Joel's Mike today, and 3 separate comics did their entire set about the Eagles Super Bowl win. And I was like, well, this is really killing me because, like, it's like almost like a month away. It's like, you guys it's been 3 weeks, I think.
It was it was about 3 weeks, and I felt like Big Dom. I mean, I've really felt great this whole 3 weeks. I've been rolling in it. What were the acts about? Was it like, remember when Devontae made that catch? What were the bits?
They're like, oh, one guy was like, oh, I'm either from. This guy's a Packers fan. He was saying like, oh, it's cool because you can do whatever you want as long as you say "Go Birds." You know, it's okay.
right.
Like I cut some guy off in traffic. He tried to pull out his window, and I said "Go Birds." He was like, "Oh yeah, go Birds." And the other guy was like, "Yeah, my favorite call in the Super Bowl is when Jalen Hurts threw that called it to throw. I'm going to throw it back in the end zone to Devontae Smith." It's like, oh god, this is horrible.
See,
Both comics are horrible too.
That would be my act too. It would just be, remember when Brandon Graham got that sack? Applause break. I mean, these are good sets. This is good stuff.
Remember Doug Peterson? Yeah.
Remember Jeremiah Trotter Sr.? I mean, this is quality
Junior.
material. Now we got Junior. What did he have? A little me? How did he have another one? Now, see, would they clone him? See, that's the kind of material that would kill on all these Philly mics. Luke, you gotta get into the game. Soul Joel's. Soul Joel, home of the sand, home of the dome, and home of the brave. Because you got to be brave to go up there. I mean, that's a tough route.
It is the worst mic in the scene, Tom. That's the worst mic in the scene.
Is it really? And is it free? I remember when you had to pay. Is it free?
It's free now, but like,
that was crazy.
if you paid, you could probably sue them for false advertising for an open mic because the mics are the comedy's not there.
That's bad. And you know what? It's
Legalized comedy.
I'm trying to get my Gen Z slang up here. That's low key a bad open mic.
Okay, yeah, I think if Elon Musk did a set at CPAC at Soul Joel's, like, it's not like the crowd's bad. The crowd's receptive. So if Elon Musk did that set at Soul Joel's, it would fucking destroy. But if like Prime Louie did a set there, he'd bomb.
Right, I see. Oh, it's one of those. Yeah, the great Elon set where he goes, it's like comedy. They're trying to. There's no more comedy.
I am become meme. I am become meme.
I become meme. Dreams are memes. See, I have this whole list of slang here, and I'm really trying to catch up because, Mark, I'm realizing I'm looking at our demographics, Mark, for After Tonight. A lot of unks.
Oh.
So we need to foster a younger audience. You know, younger people are the people that. I mean, how old are the people in the chat? I mean, I assume you're all 40 plus. With some kind of
what's the
breathing device.
What's the age for unks?
Unk? Let me see. What does it say here on my card? Unk? I would say between 28 and 40. That's an unk.
I got called an unk on TikTok, and I was very, very ashamed about that.
You have unkish energy. Am I right, Mark?
Yeah.
No, but you know that's a good thing. You're not like a crazy.
I'm a young
teen.
buck in my 20s. I'm a young buck.
I would call you. I would say, they used to say old soul. Now it's an old unk.
There's a crotchety piece of shit, is what you're saying, Tom. I'm just an old fucking asshole.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't gonna say it like that, but
I will agree. I am an old soul. Yes.
That's what I feel. That's what it really means. I don't think it's how you look or how old you actually are. It's right, Mark. It's really a state of mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I do have a question about the terminology "unk." Is that exclusive for black people?
I don't know, Unk, is it?
I almost said no because I got called it, but I forgot I was black for a second. So maybe
Wait, you got to
actually,
remember that. Maybe write that on your hand or something, Luke. Try to remember that.
I could see it on the pen. But yeah, I don't think it is reserved for black people.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think anyone
Oh.
could be an Unk. I think anyone could be an old head. Now you can't really be what would be the black version of the exclusive version? I don't even know.
Or
Oh,
I thought "unk" was the exclusive version.
I know, but we're taking it back. Us white folk.
Okay. Okay.
And hey, don't make me post a thirst trap. Okay, I'm just trying to get you guys. Is everyone on board here with this? Okay.
Yes, I'll try to incorporate it tonight.
Try to use one or two. I mean, oh man.
I try to avoid all
Slang.
all Gen Z slang because I feel like here's what I feel. I feel like most slang is derived from like the way black people talk.
True.
I hate when I see white people do it, or like especially when I see like Bleacher Report stuff, and it's like
Yes.
it has Gen Z like, yo, look at Devontae Smith flexing on him. It's
Right.
like, yeah, I don't
Some
CBS Sports, calm down.
right. Some chubby 22-year-old white intern wrote that. Like
Exactly.
Hey, yo, Devontae Smith doing too much, bruh. It's like
He's got main character energy.
yeah, he's got. And I have the receipts for that. Yeah, oh, that's cool, man. Well, we're all part of this big party, Gen Z party. No, sure, you got to talk your own way, but I'm going to incorporate some of these words. For sure, we're going to be using these tonight.
Well, I use Clout. Clout's I don't
Clout's a
think
good
Clout's
one. That's on the list here. We got.
Is there only 9?
What?
I've written them down. I have a cheat sheet. So
Okay, so which one did you just use? We got to make sure we're on the same page.
I didn't use any of them. I just wrote them all down so I can reference it throughout the show.
Oh, you low key
I was wondering-
bugging, Mark.
Hey, okay. Well, give me like
We'll work.
give
on
me a
it,
couple
yeah.
minutes. I'll come back.
He needs
Come
time
back
to study, folks. What don't you understand? He needs time to study. Now, this is great. This is going to be a great show. I'm really excited. We'll do this for a few hours here. This is going to be great. Now, I was mad last week because I dropped maybe the hottest single I thought of the year when it dropped, Mark. That was What If Drake rapped about Frasier. Set to God's Plan. Now, got really no response.
Did some numbers
on Twitter. Yeah, Twitter finally appreciated it a little bit, which was nice. It was nice to see. But otherwise, nobody, it did not hit the Billboard charts, and no, it's not really gotten any clout. It's not gotten any motion.
Ooh, I like that.
Write that down. Motion. Yeah. So,
motion.
What do I do when something gets no traction? People don't like it. You got to do it again. Run it back, baby. And tonight, I'm excited. This is the premiere. It has not even been uploaded to the gram yet. This is the premiere of What If Drake rapped about Frasier Part 2.
Whoa.
Here we go. All right, this one, it's
That's
only going to take a
Boogaloo.
few seconds, so listen close. Here we go. Well, here it is. Listen up.
What if Drake rapped about Frasier? Part 2, Latin edition.
Can I watch Frasier Madre? Pay my respects to Frasier's padre and the dog. There it was.
Wow, very good.
Thank you so much. Now that one could blow up. That's a hit song.
You're going to have people sliding in your DMs after posting a thirst trap like that.
Wow, I think you're right. I love that. I got to look up what those mean, but I agree.
I hope you don't get shadow banned for that.
Yeah.
That's also.
Hey, when I get some clout, I'm sharing it with all my friends. From that, it's giving hit single. Okay, there we go. That
Oh.
well, There we go. That will be posted to YouTube and Instagram later tonight during the show. So you just caught the premiere, everybody. Congratulations. See, I could start doing posty too. You guys know that song? You guys remember that song?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
The mariachi version when they played for him on his birthday.
Oh, I don't know that one.
That was good. It sounded really good. I liked it. I do like mariachi music a lot.
You do? I've never been able to. I've always heard, when people, when I see a group of Mexicans, they're playing radio music on the radio. It's usually mariachi music. And I'm like, this could have been recorded anytime in the last 100 years. It all sounds the same.
Actually, it might not be mariachi. Sometimes it's called Mexican banda music. That's like the cartel's version of that's like cartel music, and it sounds very similar.
Oh.
See, I know a lot of about the Latino culture.
That's pretty good, man. And that's sending me.
Me sister is Espanol.
Me sister.
Sister.
That's Mark, you know the word for sister in Spanish.
You know what it is. I don't know why I didn't say it.
I liked it more in me sister.
Me sister.
Me sister, me poppy. Me sister. Well, anyway, well, Mark looks that up. We'll figure that one out.
Hey, Gusta, Crumb Show.
Where's
I'm
George?
still trying to write down all these slang words.
Yeah,
here.
keep trying.
This is like when the teacher's gonna change the slide and you have to like frantically write it down.
Yeah, you gotta write it down.
You remember those days?
A lot of people. Yeah, I do. I remember. Yeah. A lot of people saying, "Where is George? George, where is George?" Hey, chat, stop acting so extra.
Nice.
I mean, thank you. I'm
dead.
I'm dead over this salty, big yikes chat. Okay, guys, that's enough. We need to take a break. We'll go back to Unk Talk. It will.
The Unk Talk slaps.
The Unk Talk really does slap. I love Unk Talk. Now, I've been meaning to talk about this forever, which is that, we used to have our absolute favorite show in the world. Kill Tony. We love Kill Tony, of course. But there was a show that beat Kill Tony, actually, in numbers and popularity and quality. It's India's Got Latent. Do you guys remember India's Got Latent?
I thought it got off the air.
Yeah,
India Got Latent slaps.
India Got Latent does slap, but they got slapped with a ban. And we're going to find out why. This was a Kill Tony style show where it was all shot in India, Bollywood sort of production, where they would have a talent competition and stand up. And it was very similar to Kill Tony. It got, billions and billions of views. All of a sudden, they haven't uploaded basically since Hawk Tua last did Talk Tua. I mean, it's been a while. And I wanted to find out why. And luckily for me, I don't even have to explain it. Someone much more in the know is going to explain it. Here he is.
There's this Indian comedian, Samay Reina.
Akash Singh from Flagrant will be explaining the controversy to us.
He started the show similar to Kill Tony, but he gives Kill Tony credit.
Yeah.
It's a crossover of Kill Tony.
Well, he shouldn't. Kill Tony stole from him. India did it first.
Said that?
I don't know. I have no facts to back that up, but I'm saying that. I have no facts.
And India's Got Talent a little bit.
Yes.
No, India's Got Latent. And the show, it goes bonkers. I'm talking like views 20 million in it. One episode they're doing, Ranveer Alabadi, who's a sweet kid, asks the contestant, hey, would you rather watch your parents have sex forever or join in to make it stop? All of a sudden, there's this massive uproar. They're threatened with going to jail, legal issues, essentially like we're preparing a legal case against you. And people who were at the taping said Ranveer, after he said it, checked in on the guy. He's like, hey, that didn't hurt your feelings. Checks in again.
By the way, Akash uploaded this. Andrew Schultz cut this from the whole episode. He doesn't let Akash talk like this much. This was cut.
Really?
No, I didn't. I made that up again. I'm just making stuff up tonight.
You're so extra today. Oh my god.
I know, you're right. I'm sorry for being so extra. But he explained it pretty well here, which is that the show India's Got Latent, the guy made a joke. It's hard to even find the clip saying, hey, kind of a throwaway joke, which in America would not even no one would bat an eye at this joke. Would you rather watch your parents have sex every single day, or join in one time to make it stop forever? Actually, I was thinking that's a pretty good joke. That's a pretty interesting question. I think. Well, I'll save my opinion of what you should do later. But they also had this, which is a great article or a news story about it from India, and I'm a little upset. I want to go to bat for these guys. They got totally.
Badia or beer biceps is arguably India's.
And his name is the comedian's name is Beer Biceps. Pretty cool.
That's sick.
That's pretty sick.
Biggest podcaster and YouTuber.
And it's cool that the news people in India look like this with this funny mustache and
Yes.
He's got Drake's haircut and then like Aladdin genie style beard and mustache.
They're like millennial bartenders.
He kind of does, yeah, but then he's got a Drake cut on top.
Is that an ascot? What's that called?
Yeah, he's got not an ascot, but he's got a big pocket. I don't know if that's not a square. It's a tissue. I want to meet your kerchief.
But once again, he is in trouble. This time, perhaps serious trouble. Ranveer, aka Beer Biceps, triggered a storm over his sex with parents.
Them said beer biceps.
Beer biceps
joke on the India's Got Latent platform of the other successful YouTuber Samay Raina. The joke has drawn the ire of politicians, human rights groups.
And for people in the chat asking, George will be here in about like 30, 40 seconds. He's coming.
And the internet is in total meltdown mode. Samay Raina too is in hot water. Will this latest social media row trigger tough regulation?
I love when an Indian guy's got this kind of accent. It sounds so nice. Beautiful voice.
Such an elegant voice. It's a great voice.
It is, with a little English accent to it, but it's also I think it's beautiful.
On digital platforms. Take a look.
Ranveer Elabadia, who goes by the name Beer Biceps on social media, and Samay Raina,
that's Aiden Ross. That's not Samay Raina.
Comedian and organizer of India's
Literally
Got
Aiden
Latent,
Ross.
have landed in the soup.
I've landed in the soup. I'm going to start using this. Is that Gen Z slang?
I don't know. I don't see it here on my sheet.
They landed in the soup. Oh, man, Drake landed in the soup with that one. I'm going to start using that big time.
That's the next Kendrick single.
The widely famous.
They in the soup. They in the soup.
They in the soup. They in the soup.
Famous comedy show, Ranveer made a vulgar sex with parents joke. It was met with laughter and applause, not just.
I love these zoom ins on who's laughing, and I love this. It's like, this is a criminal investigation, by the way. The government of India, which they've solved all their other problems. Now they're working on beer biceps language. And
yes.
They're here to do this. But again, this video, every comment is half the comments are they're all Indian people, and they're going, this show must be banned. Is this even comedy? I am boycotting you. Disgusting. I mean, there are people in India that really, really are bothered by this joke. This show must be banned. He should be canceled. This guy presents he's deep into Tantra Buddhism and meditation. All a facade. That hurts. Mark, you got insulted like that too.
Yeah.
Someone in one of my comments was saying he keeps saying he's into Tantric Buddhism. What a faker.
Sorry. It was a grift. It was the Tantra Buddhism grift.
The classic. Yeah. He went from right wing to Tantric Buddhism.
I thought I said it's a vulgar sex with parents jokes as opposed to a wholesome sex with parents joke.
That's so true. Yeah. Like the kind of sex with parents jokes you see in all the Pixar movies. This is a vulgar one. So I'll just ask quick because people are wondering, Mark, which one would you choose? Will you have to watch it every day or join in once to stop it?
Well, do they go in the like? Do I have to watch 24/7?
You watch them have sex once a day. So just however long that takes, you have to sit there and watch.
I mean, my parents are divorced, so it would be pretty. It'd pull at the heartstrings there. Oh no, I thought it'd be a good comeback story.
You guys are back together. Oh, again and again.
And
again. Oh, good. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Luke?
Well, it'd be nice to see my dad for the first time, but that's probably the worst place to see him ever.
Yeah, not a great context for it, yeah.
It'd be a horrible way for me to lose my virginity, too, so I don't know what to choose.
That's a tough one. Yeah. And I don't know what joining in really means. I don't know who I guess you're involved with both.
Oh.
That's
if I can only do it, yeah, I'd probably watch it every day.
But for the rest of their lives, that's then they're, that's tough.
I have to hope they die soon. Stop watching that.
This is crazy. I've just gotten word we're getting investigated by the Indian government. We got to move on.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
What golly Miss Molly.
This show's gonna get shadow banned.
Yep,
India.
that was on there.
Yeah.
That was on there. Number 6.
Thank you. I wrote them all down.
On social media accounts.
I was missing 10. Vibe check. I need vibe check to my list.
Check on the vibes, man. Hey, well, thank you so much. India's got latent. Let's pray for them. Really, they didn't. Again, India's got. I watch every single video where a traveler, a YouTube travel vlogger goes to India. It's always like it's almost the most disturbing, hideous thing you've ever seen. It's insane. So I don't know what I don't know what they're worried about beer biceps for. I'll just say that. Speaking of Andrew Schultz, you guys love when have you remember when Andrew Schultz he does his like monologues to the camera?
Yeah, we love those.
Favorite.
Here he goes. What Fauci was doing, man, he was putting bats inside of he had so many bats in that cave, it was like Aaron Judge.
Donald Trump, you big orange Cheeto.
Yes. Kanye West, you racist, swastika loving crapper. Took me a while, but I got there. Luckily, someone else has started doing these monologues that we love so much. These speak to the camera rants about a topic. And that's right. It's one of our favorite two guys. It's Trigonometry. And it's the weirder looking guy from Trigonometry. Talking into cam, talking about OnlyFans. And he has some zingers. You guys, if you don't remember this guy, once you see him, you won't forget. Here you go.
Oh.
Why?
Wait a second. This is low-key sexy. Wait a second.
Hey, yo, Unc.
Yo, wait a second, bro.
Oh, Unc is zesty with it.
Why I'm not a fan of OnlyFans. Every single piece of content on YouTube.
Hey, he got a haircut.
Yeah,
He
actually
does
it looks
have-
better now without that. I like the mop top look.
Yeah, I like the bowl cut.
It's giving Beatles. But now I don't know. But he's going to explain why I don't like OnlyFans.
Piece of content on YouTube seems to be about how the West is facing a complete moral collapse.
He does tell some jokes.
It's either that, a cat, or an unboxing video. Maybe if we combine the three, I would be able to attain Mr. Beast levels of subscribers. To be honest, I think they may have a point. The total moral collapse of the West, not the unboxing ones. Everywhere I look,
I've already lost the thread of what he's talking about. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Culture seems to be descending into some kind of weird moral degeneracy. The latest example of this is the competition for the Ballon d'Or. The two main competitors are Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue.
See?
Now, if you don't know who these two fine young ladies are, congratulations. You're a massive liar. Everyone knows who these two are.
You're a lawyer. We've both been whacking our willies to these two. So that's I just really not much else to show from that, but he just does Andrew Schultz. He just does talk to the camera with jokes and video editing. I love it. He's great. Yeah, he needs the mop top back. I don't know what this real haircut is. Bugging me. But there he is, Francis. One more joke. Come on, one more joke.
Stop pretending. We're all contaminated by the internet now. It's too late.
You're right.
These ladies are competing to have sex with the most men in a 24-hour period. This truly is the Lionel Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo of 2025. The only thing worse than the women are the men involved. Not men.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Messi, Ronaldo, and hey, that bed's gonna be messy when we're done with Bonnie Blue. Okay. Yeah, so there he goes. That was just a new. I love when new guys do Andrew Schultz. And here we go, Francis Foster from Trigonometry, and people loved this. Then he did this, and then he had a porn star on the show, and they were all talking up OnlyFans. It was I don't know about these guys. I don't know.
Sounds like you're triggered.
Nometry. No one should have laughed at that. That was not funny what I just said. Ban that.
It was good. It was good. I
Ban
liked
that
it.
guy. I know you're
Oh my gosh, there's more?
I know you're my bestie, Luke, but Bay. I didn't read the
I'm down,
definition of
sis.
that one. Calm down, sis. This is really, I have so much to show you. Now they have this, and I want to talk about why I think AI. You know, we're running through topics here, but I need to talk about this. Why AI is a scam, and I really do believe this is not that was not a clickbait title. I believe that AI, it will be like self-driving cars. It'll be like going to the moon. You know, it'll be one of those things where it's always in 2 years it's gonna be there. In 2 years it's gonna be the best thing to ever happen. In 2 years we're gonna have self-driving cars. I remember in 2015 they were telling you, hey, by 2018 half the roads are gonna be self-driving cars. It was a total scam to make money. They did this. They're doing the same thing with going to Mars. And ain't nobody living on Mars for the next 1,000 years. Okay, I'm just gonna tell everyone that now. And then AI is the same thing. It's about to reach the level of a human professor. They're as smart as a professor, but not quite. Right now, they can't really answer 5 + 5 correctly every time, but they're going to get there. This is a scam to make money, and I'm going to prove it. Here's some guy making a ton of money, and here is his AI. Testing artificial intelligence anti-domestic violence platform HEART. Household enforced abuse recognition and tracking. And there's a demonstration video using the power of AI to stop domestic violence. Let's watch. Okay, watch. Well, look at the heart. Red. That means stop hitting her. This is you. One more. Oh, took a few seconds. She could have already been dead, but you better stop it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn a dark shade
Put
of
in a
red.
headlock? Nice.
Yeah. How many wrestling moves?
moves?
How many wrestling moves has it picked up? Has this AI picked up? Could it do
Oh,
it?
Full Nelson. That's illegal.
Could you do a stone cold stunner on this woman? Would it light up red?
What?
But there you go, red. And she looks actually in fear for her life here. This is not really a demonstration. Look at her eyes. Frightened as hell. Now, apparently this is going to be put in people's homes, and then you will stop hitting your woman.
So what, it will notify the police when this happens?
I guess that's the point. I'm not sure, but you know what? There is someone who knows a lot more about this than I do, because they've been implemented into the program. That's right, it's Computor. And Computer actually has a demonstration of what he does here and how he works. Go ahead, Computer.
Whoa, slow down there, cowboy. If you grab her there, the bruises are going to show.
There, okay, good job. Okay. Thank you, Computer, for always keeping it 100. And yeah, but anyway, I think there's going to be a million scams like this. This will never work, never be put in anyone's home. If I was going to hit a domestic partner, and I would go to another room where the heart wasn't there. It's really not that complicated.
Yeah. What about you put the hands on the neck during intimacy? That seems like the biggest problem, I think. Yeah.
We need, some of her to, I don't know. There's a million choking. Is that something you're worried about personally, Mark?
No, not me personally. I'll never have this in my home. Two, it's watching you too, like the whole time.
It has to be,
even more creepier.
It's watching you the whole time. Again, if you were going to either choke, either normally or sexually, I would just unplug the damn thing. I mean, really.
I gotta get this for whenever Otis shows his feet on camera. That'd be
That's
great.
true. I want a big red foot to light up. Whenever we show. By the way, you guys, Sick Ghouls, subscribe to the Sick Ghouls out there, everybody. You just recorded a new episode, right? With who was the guest?
Hey Yoder, baby.
The comedian, the local comedian legend around here, Jay Yoder. That's gonna be very exciting. When does that come out?
Premieres Saturday.
Oh wow! Okay,
March 1st.
Us, wait. Well, I stalker fan that. I stand that. And I can't wait.
Hopefully you don't get ghosted by their next guest, whoever that might be.
Whoever that might be.
Hey.
Yeah, and how was the recording process? Was it good? Were there apparently no feet is what I heard.
No feet. Very minimal censors. It was a great episode.
That's already an A+.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. Well, good. Mark, are you excited for that?
Well, Tom, I have a confession. I'm a bit of a simp for Sick Ghouls, and I've already seen the episode.
Whoa!
On Patreon.
Oh, it was a premiere, just like the Drake vid. How was the episode, Mark? Give us your review now.
It was great. I was telling Luke before this. I told Luke, don't take any offense to this, but it was like the most professional podcast they've done.
Really?
Because they're not constantly talking about like the Philly scene and like making references to that the whole time. I like the references, but it was just like they were talking about very abstract life things. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I cannot wait. That's going to be a great episode.
There's getting Flanderized, and then we got Yoderized.
You got Yoderized. That's right. He kind of made you guys ultra professional. Wholesome.
There was you referenced one comedian in the scene, and you guys both did a great job of dancing around who you were actually talking about. That was very Yoderish, where Otis would have just said the name previously.
That's very nice. This is kind of like a return to Teachers After Dark or whatever that show was with Jay Yoder.
Yes, with Jay Yoder. Yes.
Yeah, this was kind of a what was it called? Teachers acting a fool, something like that.
It was good. Teachers After Dark.
Yeah, that was a great show. We love that show. That's where We Love the New Crew came from.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One of my favorite phrases.
Forgot about that.
We love the new crew. So yeah, that's great. Well, yeah, Jay Yoder has not responded to any of my messages about coming on. So we'll figure that out. But love to have him. Love to have him. Just to hear about what it was like being on Sick Ghouls. That's all I'd ask him about. Now I'm trying to stop saying too, because when I say I'm in my feelings. So I'm trying to get away from that. Now, here's this is good. We're kind of going back to some of the legends of the show. Jay Yoder we watched on the show, actually. India Scott Layton we watched on this show. And here's another one we watched on the show many, many times. It's bad news for the Island Boys.
Oh, no.
Island Boys Frankie Venegas is arrested again. This time on drug and gun charges in Florida. That is not good, and we're going to see all we can about this. Now, my favorite part of it, I love the Daily Mail. This just happened yesterday. Booked into a Florida jail for possession of a controlled substance without a prescription, as well as possession of an altered firearm. Oh, it could have been just a little bit of lean, a little perk, 30. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. But I like what they say here. This is how they describe him. The heavily tattooed Zoomer spent the night in Broward County Jail. I like that. The heavily tattooed Zoomer. I feel like I'm like the clean shaven unk, and he's the heavily tattooed Zoomer. But here he is. That's an old picture, but his hair still looks like this. So I think, no, this might be the new photo. But he made sure to show his grill. I love his look here. And they also show a picture of, I like this, Frankie, who's dating OnlyFans model Liv. That's her entire name. So we do have a picture of Liv down here. Liv. Do you see Liv? Now, what do you guys think of Liv?
You know, I don't like her posture at all.
Yeah,
not
I know.
one bit, Tom.
These OnlyFans people, they always have girls. They always have you think they have scoliosis with the way they arch their back.
Right.
It's horrific. So I would say, yeah, her posture is the biggest problem. But would you rather? Here's a good question. Would you rather watch these two have sex every day or join in once to make it stop?
Honestly, I'd like to watch every day.
Me too. I think every
I want to see how the Island Boys are doing. I don't hear about them, and then they get arrested. I mean, I gotta at least watch.
My daily routine.
Yeah.
Luke, would you join in or?
Oh, I love to join in.
I think I would. Yeah.
I want to be an Island boy.
I just want to give tips as they're going. I don't want to join in really. Just throw out some thoughts. So again, the Island Boys have been totally off the map. Jack Doherty doesn't even invite them around anymore. They've been off the map. I'm really upset. I think they need to start getting into pred catching, and quick. If they hope to get anywhere. That's all you need to do, really. Get into pred catching. Now. My respects to my madre. Hit him with the pumpkin. Oh! What a genius segue, actually, because there is an all-new pred catch. And this move, I have never seen this move done during a pred catch. I've never seen a move like this in my entire life. Maybe you've already seen this, but if you haven't, you're going to want to watch this one. This is I can't find the full video of this. This is just a clip. But this is an unbelievable pred catch. So I guess this guy in the hoodie right here, Mark, is accused of being a predator. Again, there's no trial. He's not been convicted. Allegedly, he's a pred. And I have never seen this move ever. Watch.
Yeah, I heard you.
So please.
It's not in this one.
Watch this. He picks him up.
No.
Oh my God.
That's an alley-oop smack.
Did you see what happened?
Oh my God! I think his head hit the bottom of that tray, or the shelf.
It hit the damn Progresso soup cans. Now I've never seen a move like this. He is alley-ooped, so to speak, tossed in the air, actually airborne, and then gets
actually
hit in mid-air. Oh my God! And yet, well, you know what? It looks like a pretty soft landing against those cans.
Yeah. He didn't land
it was
bad.
Actually,
but
the punch hurt the most.
That's an insane feat of strength, though. Like, oh
yeah,
my
I know.
God.
In the pasta aisle. Damn it.
They punch him or slap him?
He said it was a slap, but it gotta be a hard punch. It's hard to tell. The camera work could use a little bit. I would like a 3-camera shoot for this, but I mean, I think it's a big slap. I think it's a big ass slap.
Yeah, I think it's a big slap too.
This is pretty
Can
impressive.
you play it in full speed so we can hear the sound of the hand hit in the face?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you.
So please.
It's not in this one.
Oh, that's a slap.
That's an alley-oop smack. Good assist, bud. That's that Chris Paul to Butt Griffin.
Come on now. No, please, sir. Oh, no.
And now, because of Trump, you're allowed to do this in any grocery store. You can't be arrested. You're allowed to alley-oop, smack a pred anywhere. I find this incredible.
I hate that they make me feel bad for these child predators. Like,
I know,
really
it made
hate
me like
that.
this poor guy. Get him arrested, guys. I mean, but yeah, we've talked about this with the pumpkin. I mean, it makes you feel bad for the guy getting clowned on.
I only saw the part where they throw him up and slap him, and I saw that it was like a predator. And just by this, it seemed fake, and I was like, "Oh, none of this is real." So I didn't even like.
Yeah, to me, this is a real. That was a real slap. That was a real alley oop.
It's not in this one.
Yeah, but I don't think it's that hurt. Like, I don't think that hurts that bad.
Well, first of all, I want to talk about the Sixers could use this. Look at this nonverbal communication this guy in the back does.
Yeah.
For the alley oop, he does one move. Wait, watch this. Watch the guy in the back.
Please. It's not in this one.
He does this. That little motion was all it took, and the guy knew, okay, I'm going to smack this guy while he's airborne. I would have missed that cue completely. Paul George isn't jumping up for that slap. I mean, he's... Okay, I just find this incredible.
That's an alley-oop smack. Good assist, bud. That's that Chris Paul to Butt Griffin. Come on.
These guys are acting very low-key about this haul.
It's weird just him grabbing the foot.
Yeah.
It's kind of disturbing him grabbing that guy.
Yeah, where he starts grabbing and pulling him around the grocery store. Yeah, this is a little... I don't know. This... Again, it does make me feel bad for Preds. That's all this abuse they take. At least Vitali, when he does this to someone, he lets them go. What do you see, Mark? You're looking up slang.
It's giving fake energy here. You're
still thinking this is fake.
I'm thinking it's fake because is the guy recording it also doing the slap?
I think so.
Yes.
That's actually pretty impressive. Yeah,
that's a good move.
Okay.
But he could have
actually.
Maybe this
got a good angle for him slapping him too. Like that's a pretty good angle for doing that.
Yeah, he basically caught the whole thing. And if I was, if I was the fake pred, if there is a fake pred, I'd be too worried about bashing my head against the soups. I mean, when the fall, you could really hurt yourself. So I think this is real.
I don't know. His like very feminine seemed fake.
I've seen a lot of pred catches. A lot of them go right to the "don't hurt me, I'm a girl" sort of energy. When they get caught. I've noticed that some of these preds. Remember the pred that had was constipated? Remember him?
No, I can't. I don't recall it right off the top.
You don't remember that one, Mark? You don't remember?
No.
That was an all-timer when he crashes his car trying to escape in the parking lot. I mean, that was an all-timer. Well, maybe we'll go back to that in a minute.
Okay.
Because that really is worth watching. Now, we have 2 additions tonight, which I'm really excited about. 2 additions to the top 50,000 songs of all time. Nice. This countdown we should be done by about 2080. This is going to be good because right now we're on 49,981, I want to say. And with number 49,981, here it is. It's by Jaguar Twin. All I know is I think it's called Dumbledore. Let's take a listen. It's going to be too loud, so I got to turn it down. Oh, of course it didn't play. We got to restart this sucker.
I feel like fucking Dumbledore. I feel like Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Dumbledore. I feel like Dumbledore. Oh. And say I feel.
Jaguar Twin, how would you like to collab on a Drake song? I feel like Frasier. See, we can make this happen.
Those arms look like beard biceps.
Those are beard biceps. What is that outfit, man? I guess he's doing Dumbledore spiked hair. I feel inadequate when I watch these people on Instagram because they go all out for this stuff. I mean, look, this guy's entire lifestyle is about being like Dumbledore for this one video. I don't know how he does it. But that was a great one. That was an actually very well performed one. I love this one. This next one, I don't know why you guys voted for this one. This is actually featuring French Montana. Oh, whoops, I just switched to Mark by accident here on the computer. Don't look at him. This is the former wife of Eric Trump. Her name is Lara Trump, and she kept the last name, as you would. And, you know, we've heard one of her tunes before. This one is called No Days Off with French Montana. Let's take a listen. This just dropped 5 days ago. Remember, this person has seen Eric Trump naked. Here we go.
They show you when you turn on the TV. So think of this as a reboot. I'm more than meets the eye. So many different sides you don't know about. I'm putting in the work.
Take a drink, everybody.
So many days and nights got me.
Cheers.
To those who think they know me.
Lara.
You don't know the half, but if you listen closely,
here we go.
Close your eyes, enjoy the ride. No days off. Long as it takes to do it my way. Yeah,
no days off.
Long as it takes, no, it's worth the wait. Okay, I see the top and focus. Can't stop, won't stop, you know it's no.
I'm just waiting for French to come in.
It don't matter how long, you know it's worth the wait. Hating on the squad, but can't keep up with the pace. Got the pedal to the metal, all gas, no brakes. Bugatti on park, but to the money I'm a
This really sounds like he's just reading this for the first time off a piece of paper.
Probably because he is.
Bugatti, no brakes. One more time. I want to hear it. He really sounds like he's reading this for the first time.
It don't matter how long, you know it's worth the wait. Hating on the squad, but can't keep up with the pace.
Hating on the squad, but can't keep up on the pace.
Pedal to the metal, all gas, no brakes. Bugatti on park, but to the money I'm a race. Straight to the top, you can see it in my face. Closed the door on me, came back and bought the place. Hey, me and Laura at your front porch, knock knocks. No days off if you coming for the top spot. Working.
Me and Laura at your front door. Am I gonna have to watch you guys have sex every day for the rest of my life?
Or am I just gonna have to join in?
Or am I gonna? Hey, I might as well join in, man. If I can collab on No Days Off.
Like a slave, living like a king. Shorty might faint when they dry the ink. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Every day, every night, we putting that work in.
Days off.
Long as it takes to do it my way. Yeah, no days off. Long as it takes, no, it's worth the wait. Okay, I see it.
She will be like this Lara Trump. She will be leading she'll be in charge of the Panama Canal in 6 months. Without
also,
a doubt.
You still with Eric?
I think they're divorced. I think.
No. I just checked. You're spreading misinformation, which is going to get you shadow banned.
Wait. Are you saying I'm capping?
Oh. Yes.
All right. Slay, Visco girl, and tell me what's the real deal.
They're married, according to Wikipedia. Still, I don't know any lingo for that. I don't mean to flex on you.
Yeah. Well, hey, at least you got that Eagles drip.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Part of the glow up.
Well, I'm taking no days off. We're doing it, and that was number 49,980. On the top 50,000 songs of all time list. I love that one. That's an absolute, is Banger, is that Unk status or is that Gen Z? That's juicy. Okay, we'll go with that. That's juicy. I'm learning my Gen Z slang tonight. Oh, well, looky here. We have. Oh, this was pretty crappy. You know, we're in the politics zone and the no spin zone. How about this? This is brand new. Apple says it is addressing The issue, as iPhone voice-to-text feature periodically shows Trump when the user says racist into the voice-to-text. Can you believe this, Mark?
Yeah, I saw this on X earlier. I tried it myself. It didn't work.
Didn't work? I think they fixed it
No.
right now, but I thought it would be fun. Well, like I'll try it. I don't know. Let's see. Let me try this. Wait, you say racist or Trump?
Say racist. And it'll switch to Trump.
I don't like saying that word. Racist. Trump. I did it. It said racist. Wait, no. Let me try. Racist. If you say racist 3 times, Mark Wellborn will appear. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
No, it's not working. It's just saying Trump and racist and Trump and racist and Trump and... But let me plug in my phone and we can actually see, because I thought this would be kind of a funny... an interesting segment. What else does it autocorrect to? So let me hook this up here. Okay, got it in here. Okay, so let's switch to the cam here, and I'm gonna say here we go. Tommy Afters. Okay, let's see. Okay, it says fly ass white boy with a touch of swag. How about that?
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
It was a millennial slang. That's pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. Okay, let me try. Well, why not? Mark Wellborn. Okay, it's big doo-doo stinky head with bad breath who sucks. Oh.
That's not
wait.
true.
That's
I brush
mean.
twice a day.
Wait, I think it's capping, but wait a second. It's still loading. And I don't know if he's racist, but I saw him yell at a bunch of Taco Bell employees because he thought the sauce packets they gave him were too spicy, and he called them all taco jockeys, which isn't racist because the employees were pretty diverse, but I saw that happen at 2 different Taco Bells. What's up with that? That is... What an autocorrect.
You gotta admit, taco jockey is pretty funny.
That's pretty good. It rolls off the tongue, I'll say that.
To yell at minimum wage workers.
You damn
Taco jockeys.
We gotta start using that. Those taco jockeys are in the soup. These are all my slangs coming out tonight. More Trump stuff. Trump was with Emmanuel Macron yesterday, the president of France. And actually, wait, I have a better version of this. And they're famously, they get handsy a lot. Have you seen this?
I saw that they had a like kind of a dick measuring contest with handshakes.
They always do this. They always hit, only with Macron, really, because usually, you get your hand shaken by Trump. It's shaken. I mean, it's stirred. It's shaken.
Pulled.
It's pulled. It's yanked. I mean, you're on the, he's dragging you around like you're a prat at a grocery store with his hand. But Macron fights back, and it makes for an interesting thing. And here's actually, I thought this was AI. This is such a weird video. This is not AI. This is real from their interaction. And watch their hands. I mean, seriously, I can't imagine doing this with a guy. I'm not saying this is sus. I'm just saying, imagine fighting with a guy with your hands this much. Watch. Okay, hand on the knee.
That was exactly what we agreed. That is the most beautiful language.
Oh, yeah, that moves a little. Hey, yo. Now, that's an intimate move if you do that with a girl. Hand on the knee, and she places her hand on top.
I read about this in my book, Mac Tactics.
Are you supposed to do this with Mac Tactics?
Well, no. Anytime you get like touching is like a big like step in the right direction. So
yes,
yeah. So just touching in general is a big step, and yeah, this would be good if they were trying to sleep with each other.
Does it tell you? Yeah, this is a great sign. Does it tell you how to initiate touching?
Yeah, I forget what their tip was. I mean, I could go get the book if you want me to.
I don't
Is that
know.
what the book again? Mac
Because I don't
Tactics?
know how to initiate touching. I would just, besides being the president, then you can grab anyone you want. Grab them by the knee. Right, Luke? Do you know, Luke? I mean, how do you initiate touching? Like if you're on a date?
I don't really have. I haven't gotten to that stage so far of the dates I've been on. So.
No, but there's been a
I
hug
don't know.
though. There's been a hug.
I'm
You
leaving. Yeah.
Oh. So I
I
guess
see him for the first time.
there's
Yeah.
the tip. Just say, I have to leave now. Can I have a hug?
I might start
Initiating
using that one, Tom.
touching. I always wonder how do you. I never, luckily I'm betrothed. I've been, because otherwise I don't know how to initiate touching. I don't know any Mac tactics, Mark. I'd be so lost.
They did tell you how. I can grab the book and refresh my memory if you want me to.
I would love. Sure. Yeah, I would love to know how to initiate touching.
All right, I'll be right back.
Don't tell
It's
him.
called
Luke.
Mac Tactics.
Yeah, he actually has been utilizing the techniques that he learned in a book called Mac Tactics. So
No.
pretty funny. Don't tell him that I want to know the tactics for, so when we meet in Austin, I can initiate touching with him. Don't tell him that.
I won't.
Okay, because that's the only reason I want to even know this. Okay, hey, Mark.
What was this about touching me?
No, wait a second, Mark. I apologize. I wanted to know how to initiate touching with a sexy girl.
Okay.
Well,
I gotta
let you
remember.
find it.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a second here.
Look at the index for T. Touching.
Yeah, is there touching in the back?
Is there a touching
Or
section?
touching in the back? That's.
Look at the
Okay.
glossary.
The glossary. Yeah. What is touching?
I'm assuming it's going to be in chapter 14, closing the deal. But
I guess, yeah.
The art of the deal and Mac
Yeah.
Tactics.
Closing the deal. How romantic. I really
probing
want-
questions.
Probing. Probing is touching.
Body contact. Here we go.
Body
I got to the
contact. Okay,
chapter.
here we go.
Okay. You already know the importance. You don't want me to read all of this.
No. But if you see anything that sticks out.
You're chatting with her at the bar. Move. Okay, so the first step is closing the physical gap between you.
I gotta write
If
this
you're
down.
chatting with her at a bar, move closer to her. Angle your body so that you're shielding her from
Oh my
other men in the area.
Jesus. Okay.
If you're sitting at her at a booth, scooted closer so that your leg is touching hers. So almost here. Oftentimes, a woman will make body contact subconsciously if she is interested in you. Remember that even the most subtle, innocent seeming touch sends a signal.
Okay.
There's more.
Well, give me one more tip. I'm writing these down.
It says, for instance, while she's laughing, she may reach over and squeeze your arm, or she might touch your hand while she's making a point about something. Read these signals. A woman who is uninterested will avoid all body contact, while an interested woman will be comfortable making contact. Watch for cues. She'll give them to you.
Now, if you're, here's the thing. I think those are pretty good tips. But if you're consciously thinking about angling your body to shield the other men from her, you're gonna look like a psycho at the bar.
Yeah,
You'd be
100%.
like, wait a second. I got to make
pressure
myself as
forehead
wide
against
as
her
possible, like she's a bear. Well, Luke, what do you think about those tips? Could you utilize any of those?
I could utilize those. Yeah, I don't know how I would do about shielding her from the rest of the bar.
You're a tall, big guy, though. You could shield her pretty well.
I think if we're sitting at the booth next to each other, I think I would accidentally initiate touch by just being a tall, lengthy guy.
Right. Playing footsie. Was there anything in there about playing footsie with the Mac Tactics?
No, it says if 10 minutes pass and she hasn't made any physical contact with you whatsoever, but you feel the encounter has potential, it's time for you to take the lead and make the initial contact. The simplest way to do this is to reach over and lightly touch her forearm. Do it mid-sentence as if to emphasize what you're saying. Don't let the touch linger too long. Simply establish the first contact, and it opens an important subliminal door.
There we go. Like she's an alien species.
Yeah.
Initiate first contact. I'm innocent. It very much says like, you're supposed to paw at her as you're talking.
Oh, yeah, well, it says, when she says something funny, you can reach over and touch her arm while the two of you are laughing. Or if you're making a point about something, place your hand on top of hers. Make it seem like you did it on reflex. Don't keep it there too long. Just make that contact.
You got that, Luke?
Well, I feel like a lot of women close their subliminal door to me, so that's why I think I'm failing. Is that the subliminal door is jammed?
They're bolting that subliminal door. They're putting a chair behind it so it can't open.
There's a chain lock on the subliminal door.
There's a guard dog. Very scary.
Ardini's there. It's tough, man.
Guard dog. Lamisi's there. Now, what? That's all good. That's all well and good, but like Luke, are you gonna have to fake it when the girl tries to be funny, Luke? I mean, how are you gonna do that?
Am I gonna fake it? Absolutely, I'm gonna fake it.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Well, that's definitely fake it, I'd say. Well, these are all good Mac tactics. I need to use some of these. I like, but all these could be messed up in such a bad way. Like angle your body. You could look like a freak. Scoot. Now that you could look like a little baby scooting towards her. Say anything, everything. Body contact is creepy. To do it when she's laughing, just to randomly grab her forearm. You can mess all of these up. You're going, that's so funny. A light touch is necessary for these ladies. For sure. But let's look at the master. I mean, we want to look at two masters. These are two guys. They've banged a million old ladies in their day. Macron's married to a 75-year-old woman.
Woman's in quotes.
Woman. Beautiful lady.
That is the most beautiful language. I have no idea what you're saying, but that is the most elegant, beautiful language. Go ahead, please.
That was it, but look at that move because Macron tries to remove. Now, what does Mac Tactics have to say about all this? Because watch this move.
That is the most.
Okay, so he puts his hand on his knee. Now, Mac Tactics would say just leave it there for half a second and remove it. But Trump's leaving it there long term.
Most beautiful.
So then Macron is like trying to yank it up, kind of like hold his hand, but remove it from the knee. But then watch what Trump does. So he's like forcibly yanking the hand away.
I have no idea.
And then Trump, so it's fully Trump's hand is basically back in his own lap. But watch what Trump does.
What he's saying, but that is the most.
Oh, the slap.
Slap.
That was a meaty slap. Watch the.
What he's saying, but that is the most.
Oh, what do they say about that, Mark?
Okay, so this paragraph seems like it's relevant. While you might need to wait until the end of the evening to go for a kiss, you can ensure that you can ensure that kiss by making sure she has become physically comfortable with you. This is accomplished by making body contact through the course of the evening. Touching hands leads to holding hands. touching her arm leads to putting your arm around her or gently playing with her hair.
Wow. Now this video got cut off too soon. I don't know if they went for the hair.
But then it says sitting close to her so that your legs are touching leads to you placing a hand on her thigh.
Oh, just like this.
Be slow but methodical and note how she responds to every step. It should feel like a natural progression.
This was not natural. This was a yanking of the hand and then a slapping. And then, you'd be thrown out of bar 13 for this action.
Yeah.
This is violent.
Where's the consent?
Yeah, we did not. No one received consent here. And do I think they could have, they had some interest in each other? Yeah, a little bit. This is kind of like they're both alphas, but they're both into each other, kind of.
I have no idea what he's saying, but that is the most elegant, beautiful language. Go.
And he's talking about how beautiful Macron's language is. I mean, this is getting sus.
No idea what he's saying, but that is the most.
Smack. I love that smack, man. That is you got to be really confident to then put your hand back and slap the knee. They have very bizarre behavior here. And they had various other exchanges, handshakes and stuff. Probably the Mac Tactics book would hate all of this.
Yeah.
But
well, it's funny. Yeah, it's funny. Like right after that paragraph I just read, there's like a little fact, and it says, "Mac fact: humans and dolphins are the only species that have sex for pleasure."
Oh God,
Mac fact.
That's a Mac fact. So if it doesn't work on a human, let's move on to dolphin. That's what it's really saying.
Right.
That's beautiful. Oh my God. So yeah, they made love, I assume, and everything's good with the world. Thank God. And that was it. I really have not paid attention to this administration. I don't know what's going on. Every day there's some nonsense.
You lie with Russia on something.
Were you aligned with Russia?
My dad texted me about it.
Was he mad?
Yeah, that's all I get now is angry texts.
That sucks because he's anti-Trump.
Yes.
So
he sent me.
Yeah.
He sent me this. He sent me. It was to me and his girlfriend.
Oh.
And it was a Washington Post article. It says U.S. votes against UN resolution condemning Russia for Ukraine war. And then my dad says, "This is so shameful. Trump blames Ukraine for the invasion. He is a Putin puppet."
Thank you, Dad. Mr. Wellborn with the heat. F you. Trump, you know what's funny? That your dad, Mark, actually, I don't know how he saw it. You know, he liked one of my videos on my Instagram videos, and it was the one where I was pretending to talk to Kamala Harris on the phone.
Really?
Yeah.
What a creep.
What a creep, man. I don't know if he was into it, if he thought he was happy I was talking to her. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, I won't reveal his name, but it was blank Wellborn, and I looked it up. I was like, that's Pops. That's Unc.
Yeah.
That's Unc Wellborn.
That's Unc Wellborn, man.
That's why I don't follow him on Instagram.
Yeah. So I'm glad so I don't know if he liked that unironically or he thought it was funny. I don't know, but I was really happy to get that like. Not a follow, though. No follow from Pops, which...
I don't even follow my own dad.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't post anything. Why would I follow?
Yeah, well, he's got no clout. Why would you follow that?
Trying to aura farm there, Mark.
Yeah, what the hell? He's trying to steal your Riz, man. But yeah. So Pops did like one of the videos, which was very exciting. But I know a lot. Yeah, I luckily, yeah, my parents don't indulge in that sending. Very rarely does my dad send me something political. But I usually give it a thumbs up. Could be anything. Could be anything.
My dad's a good follow on Twitter. It's very fun. He posts like once every 3 months, but it's gold when he posts.
He writes stuff. Like, what's an example?
I mean, I'll pull him up. He's like he follows all the conservative pundit stuff, so it's
Right.
very entertaining.
Good.
I gotta find his.
You got a
Twitter.
real
I don't know.
conservative man, Dad, not these lib dads like Mark.
His replies, they make me laugh every time I see him. There's a picture of like these 4 like German women, and like they're all like gender bands and stuff like that.
They're what?
And they're all like transgender and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And he goes, "What do these 4 women have in common?" Some like Republican guy. And he replied, "LOL, not women." It's just very
Nice.
boilerplate stuff, but
Yes.
it's very funny.
That is very old head. You know, it's like it's his profile picture, like him in a car selfie.
It's a selfie of him in a haystack.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I like that.
Yeah.
That's rugged.
Another one was Joy Behar on The View,
Yeah.
and he just replied the C word in all caps.
Now that's good posting. I like that.
It's gold. It's always gold when I
That's
see
gold.
when
I love that. See that's beautiful. Thank you.
Oh,
That is awesome.
there's a
Now, I've
picture
not
of,
seen this video, but this made the news here. I think Luke liked it. You saw this, Luke. So
I saw this today.
I didn't see. I've not seen this yet. I just thought it'd be good to watch. This was Alec Baldwin.
It's entertaining.
Confronted in the street by a Donald Trump impersonator, and he gets quite riled up about it. I wish. Okay, it'll be okay. All right, I've not seen this, but I read some of the transcript. Let's watch. Alec Baldwin apparently threatens this guy.
Alec, it's your favorite president. Look, Alec, I will offer you a total pardon because I want to be friends, right? I want to be friends.
First of all, is this RJ Trump? Who is this impersonator?
That's who I thought it was. MJ Trump.
MJ Trump.
This guy's been doing Trump for a while.
It kind of stinks, the impression. I don't know. But I thought, I haven't seen this, so I don't know. I just said that it was like a Donald Trump impersonator confronted Alec Baldwin, so I thought he would have been like CJ Trump level at least. Alec Baldwin. Yeah, okay.
It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be great.
I will give you a total pardon for murdering that woman if you kiss the ring. Kiss the ring, Alec. Kiss the big beautiful ring.
This is pretty mean, man.
Yeah, he gets up in there. That's for sure.
This takes guts, I'll tell you that, but already. I'm surprised that Alec Baldwin hasn't punched him already with Alec Baldwin's temper.
Come on, Alec.
Well,
come on, look at Alec Baldwin, right? He did that impersonation of me. It was not too hot, not too good. But look, we're back in office. You lost. Kamala lost. She's somewhere getting intoxicated. Look at that suitcase. Unbelievable. Well, Alec, if you don't want that pardon for murdering that woman in cold blood, you can call it first degree, you can call it whatever you want, but it was not good. She's looking down on me right now, smiling, happy. Thank you for confronting the man who took me out, who killed me, and that's okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
No, you realize, but
Whoa.
no, look at me. I want you to look at me.
Sure.
You got a camera on me here?
The ring, no, it's the ring.
But you realize my kids live in this building, right? But I want you to know something.
We love the children. We're doing great deals for the children.
Be real careful.
Okay.
Okay, now this guy's getting a little frightened here, I think. He's trying to keep the impression going, but again, Alec, by the way, what is this, legal speak? Alec physically slaps my shoulder. Is that a Mac tactic?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he slaps your shoulder.
It's going to lead to a kiss.
Yeah.
Is your
Alec,
subliminal
initiate.
door open? Is your subliminal door open, Alec? I want to open the door.
I sense a connection, but this is, that is like legal speak. Like, I'm going to sue him. He physically slaps, AKA, he slaps my shoulder. All right.
Okay.
If this camera wasn't here, I'd snap your fucking neck in half and break your fucking neck right over. So you know that, don't you?
Okay. All right, Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin, ladies and gentlemen, class act. Believe me. Believe me. Okay. Oh, he's yelling at me. I'm a citizen of this. I was born and raised in New York City. I love you, Alec. Alec, look, Alec, you don't want to attack your favorite president, Alec. Look, I love you. I love you, Alec. He's got more balls than De Niro, that I can tell you. De Niro ran away. Alec confronted. That's good. He's strong, but also he's weak because he murdered a woman. So that's okay, right?
Oh, and then he hides behind the car to say it again. You know, I got to tell you, I'm not a fan of this guy. I'm actually on Alec's side.
Same here.
And I think I'd more be on this guy's side if the impression was a little better. I mean, we're getting some lazy ass impression.
He should. I mean, Alec Baldwin, I think he should have just beat him up. Honestly, like.
I think he would have. I mean, he would have gotten sued, but it would have been. It could have been. You were incited. Someone said
He's
you
getting
killed
harassed.
someone. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, every time there's an Alec Baldwin confrontation, I'm always on Alec Baldwin's
Me
side.
too. Every time I'm like, yeah, you're the man. Take him. He's always yelling at someone. I mean, I love that. I'll break your effing neck. I mean, that's pretty. This guy kind of shrunk down after that. I'll break your neck. That's scary stuff.
Look at this guy.
And then he does the rest of the video behind a car, hiding from Alec Baldwin, which I would too. That's a frightening Alec Baldwin. When he gets angry, that's a frightening dude.
Yeah, but he had every right to be angry.
Oh, 100%. No. This guy was in the wrong.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you, Unc.
It seemed like he was also screaming in his ear. I don't know, maybe it was bad placement of the mic, but it seemed like he was like screaming in his ear too, which would have been would have been.
The Trump guy was screaming now at Baldwin's ear.
Yeah.
I know. A guy comes up to you, you're like getting home from, I don't know, looks like he was shopping till he was dropping. But I mean, you get home, you're outside your building, and some guy's yelling in your ear, doing a bad Trump, and talking about how you killed someone. Yeah, I would be pretty pissed too.
Alec, it's your favorite president. Look,
I want to hear the part. And you know, for half a second, he's like, "Oh, this could be really funny." Then he realizes he's a scumbag. I actually really don't like this guy. I do find this wrong. I want to hear the part where he confronts him again.
Was he just like stalking outside of his place?
That's
just waiting for him to show up.
That is a little weird.
Yeah, that's a little. Yeah.
I'm waiting for the big moment. And he's gonna do
being intoxicated. Look at that suitcase. Unbelievable. Well, Alec, if you don't want that pardon for murdering that woman in cold blood, you can call it first degree, you can call it whatever you want, but it was not good. She's looking down on me right now, smiling.
That's what pisses him off, too. That she's looking down.
Yeah.
And somehow that set him off, which I like it. And it looks like he's carrying a bowling ball. I mean, he's about to smack this guy's head in.
Happy. Thank you for confronting the man who took me out, who killed me. And that's okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
That sure was not Trump. I'm telling you, this guy,
yeah.
I would be scared too, but I'm telling you, this guy, you gotta commit fully if you're really gonna do this.
Yeah. Also, you got to know that if you've watched any of the Alec Baldwin stuff, it's like anybody that does this to him, he's gonna get in their face too.
Yeah.
So you got to be ready for that. Like you got to be mentally prepared for that. He's not.
He smacked the phone out of crackhead Barbie's hand when she was yelling at him about Palestine. At the coffee shop, he'll assault anybody for any reason. So why you would say horrible things to his face? I mean, yeah, I'm surprised. And he's not a fake tough guy. Alec Baldwin's an actual tough guy. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Shooting of that woman aside, he's a tough SOB.
Realize, by the way, no, look at me. I want you to look at me.
Sure.
You you got a camera on me here?
The ring? No, it's the ring.
But you realize my kids live in this building, right? But I want you to know something.
We love the children. We're doing great deals for the children.
Listen to me real careful.
Okay.
And he's like, "Stop doing the impression. Let me yell at you."
Camera wasn't here. I'd snap your fucking neck in half and break your fucking neck right out. So you know that, don't you?
Okay. All right, Alec Baldwin.
Alex said he would murder me here if there wasn't a camera. I forgive him as a Christian. F you, dude. What a pussy.
Fuck yeah. What a fucking bitch.
That is so lame. To then be like, well, I forgive him because I'm the better person. What a douche. That is unbelievable, man. Isn't that crazy? I just find that crazy that you think you could get away with that, and people actually like look at this guy positively for doing this. His name is Jason Scoop. He does a subpar Trump, and then he's gonna do that. And he has more posts here.
Oh, he's a comedian.
Oh, yeah, let's watch another one.
Well, I defend the First Amendment here, Tom. I believe in Alex Scoop. Whatever.
I believe in Jason Scoop. What a guy.
Oh, Jason Scoop.
Let's hear Jason Scoop. Anything he has to say here.
Hey, Jared! My plane crashed. Delta on the runway.
So he's President Trump's statement on Alec Baldwin. I mean, I this guy actually bugs the hell out of me.
Well, you remember? I don't know if you ever saw him before. He would hang out with Steve Will Do It, and he would always like when he was around Steve Will Do It. He would constantly be like he would go on flights, trips to like sporting events with him, but completely in the Trump getup. Like he was like he made Adam. What the hell is his name? The comic that does Dr. Phil.
Adam 22.
Oh, Adam Ray.
Adam Ray.
He made Adam Ray look like a regular comic the way he was like living these impressions.
Really, he like goes on full trips as Trump for days. He's Trump.
Yeah, Steve will do it. He was on a private plane with Steve will do it. And go, yeah, we have
Being
Trump
Trump.
here. He goes, we're on the private plane with Steve will do it. What a great trip this is. It's pathetic.
That is sad, man. You got to go on a private jet, but you have to be Trump the whole time to entertain. Steve will do it. That is pretty lame. I want to hear him do a Trump, and apparently he got to Robert De Niro too. Let's watch that.
Bobby, it's your favorite president. I forgive you, Bobby, for being such a loser about the election. It's not your fault you were born with a low IQ. It's not your fault, Bobby. Believe me. Bobby, your favorite president won. Kamala lost. She lost so strongly.
Bobby. I'm trying to remember. It's like, when he said Bobby, it was like, reminded me of another impression. Bobby. But this is where he said that
Bobby boy.
Bobby boy. Bobby boy. What a show.
At Mickey's Black Box, what a great show this will be.
In Lititz, Pennsylvania.
Lititz. Not the white box, not the gray box, but at the black box.
I know something about Lititz, but it's just when I groped Macron.
Lititz in the stink fucks.
He did a prank call, or his prank call's any good. I don't know. This guy bugs me. And he said Robert De Niro ran away from him. Robert De Niro just kind of stood around as he yelled.
Boy, any confrontation with him, you can't win. Because if you go away from him, he calls you like, he ran away from me. If you confront him, he aggressively, physically slaps me on the shoulder.
Physically, but I forgive him because I'm a good guy. It's true. You can't win.
Protest, we're just going to go up and give a little message. We've got Elon, put the head on Elon, and my Secret Service. Hello, Secret Service. Let's go.
Want it. Oh. It's somehow so much, it's almost like lamer that this guy is like pro-President Trump and doing all of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do it in 2016. Do it when it was actually rebellious.
Yeah, we'll go to it. Yeah, exactly. When you really could have got beat up. Now it's like, it's over, man. Do a Lara Trump impression and attack Robert De Niro. I don't mind a Trump impression, but this one stinks. And I've had enough. What else does he do? I'm so fascinated. Oh, here you go.
Well, we're here with Mateo of Boxer Gym. It's a terrific company. Unbelievable people, right? And we're here with Chick-fil-A. We also support Chick-fil-A. Closed on Sunday, right? Unbelievable. But if you look at what Mateo's done in a short period of time, sort of incredible. We're flying to Vegas right now. We're going to Slapped, right? Slapped. And if you look at what Mateo is capable of in terms of slap, it's sort of incredible. But we're going to win big. And he doesn't eat the chicken.
It's just this.
It's pathetic.
It's like, dude, you're like the hired jester, man, to be Trump on the plane. We can't go 2 hours without a Trump impression when we're at 35,000 feet. We need that Trump. Constantly.
He doesn't eat the chicken. He goes lean and slim and, the protein with very lean, right? Very lean. He's a lean guy. He's from the United Kingdom, which is great respect for the Queen if you look at it. Australia. Oh, sorry. We can edit that out. He's from Australia.
He's a genius. Anyway, I'll follow him. Jason Scoop. Hey, I got a scoop for you. Your bit sucks.
Yeah, try rapping about Frasier.
Yeah, you couldn't rap about Frasier if your life depended on it, bro. You don't know Niles like I know Niles. Damn asshole. Okay, this is pretty good. We were talking no real segue here, but last week we were talking Justin Baldoni. If you remember, he was the one who his big lawsuit with Blake Lively over the whole movie. This is the end, or this is us. It ends with us. And I hadn't seen this video. This is a couple weeks old now. But it all kind of stems from Blake Lively saying he was being unnecessary. He was sexually harassing me throughout the shoot, including during this scene where they're filming a dance scene during the movie. This is a scene where I just saw this today. Where they're filming a scene where they're a couple in the movie and they're dancing together, and there's going to be no audio, so they're kind of like the shot's just going to be where they're dancing, but they're also talking to each other, but there's going to be no vote. You're not going to hear what they're saying, so they're just having a normal conversation while the filming is going on. And this is released by Baldoni to say he did nothing wrong. I see what he's saying, but at the same time, I just want to say, if someone was doing this to my girl, I want to pull a Baldwin on this guy. So they're a couple. Already, this is enough. I couldn't have a girlfriend actress. We could get a dance with another guy today. You're gone. I'm out. I'm that insecure, Mark.
Yeah. Well, you'll never have an OnlyFans girlfriend like the Island Boy. So.
No, I need to live in my life. I live. I just couldn't believe this.
We have no issue talking most of the time.
Yeah, and you're like, what are they saying?
I'll never know in slow motion.
See, like that would be enough. I'd be furious. I'd be lawsuiting him too.
Find out.
And they win!
Oh my gosh, we don't shut up.
And Emily and I have we have these moments where
Staring? You just stare.
literally we've done it for like 5 minutes. it's like, I think you would find it terrifying. We just literally look at each other and like
when
time.
I found a sociopath.
And like time
Initiating
stops.
touch.
Yeah, you want to talk about a Mac tactic, man? you've already basically had intercourse at this point.
Eye contact's huge. I could read that one for you too.
Yeah, read me about eye contact, because they're about 6 inches away from each other's face. I mean, I know they're in a dancing scene, but this is
like that's just how it's been for us from the beginning.
No, we're like, oh my god, there's not enough time.
And they score again.
No. It's like, oh my god, I forgot to tell you something else.
No, I think that's cute. You guys are really cute.
I think it's more than cute.
This is where I would fly off the handle as Ryan Reynolds. You're not touching nose to nose with my girl, Blake. I'm way too insecure for all of this. I'll just say that. But Baldoni, man, he is a player. Don't trust this Baldoni, but don't trust Blake Lively either. But don't trust Baldoni.
I feel so nosy.
I know.
I feel like noses.
No, there's nothing wrong with this, actually, but I just found it fascinating because I was watching this. I'm like, I could not have a wife, a girlfriend who's an actress doing love scenes, doing intimate, romantic scenes with a partner. It wouldn't happen. What do they say about eye contact, Mark?
Okay, well, it's number 7 on the 10 Mac commandments. Eye contact leads to body contact.
Let's go.
Eye contact is where it all begins, the move that opens the door and initiates the encounter. It's one of the surest ways to demonstrate confidence and establish a connection. The eyes are the windows to the soul. And this form of contact can be as powerful as touch. Just as eye contact is the first step, establishing body contact is a critical step that you will incorporate later in the encounter. Mac Tactics will teach you ways to establish subtle body well, we already learned about that, but yeah. Eye contact's pretty big, Tom.
Sorry, I'm trying to look at you through the camera, Mark. Establishing contact. That is hard. Do you have, I'm just saying this because you guys are both single, but Luke, do you have a problem with, I had a problem with eye contact with, girls.
I don't think I had a problem with that.
No.
My problem is I don't know why I get like this, but I get kind of embarrassed when I'm out for dates. Is that normal?
I do too. I kind of do too. Yeah, Mark, what do you think?
Well, you got to get hotter women so you're not embarrassed.
That's probably it. That's probably exactly what it is. Yeah, that's probably it.
But there is something embarrassing about a first date,
I have my third person, like people when the outside look at it, like my voice, like if I'm seeing like I'm like, oh, I see a girl and I match with her, and I give her a number, she texts me, and I think like, oh, I don't want to text her at all. I had this internal monologue. I'm like, is there something wrong with me that I just don't want to text these women? Like, I should be trying out. I should be going out there and trying more. And I think, what if it was Kate Upton? Would you text her? I'm like, oh, absolutely. I go, no, that's the problem.
That's
These
the
women are
problem.
beasts.
Oh, I see.
They're beasts.
They're beasts. They're
They're
beastly. What does that mean in Gen Z slang? I don't know. I don't have that one yet.
I don't know what the Gen Z slang is for fat, ugly women, but
they're noobs.
No, noobs is like a rookie. That's the term for noob.
They're low key funny. No wait. I can't
goofy?
even with all of this.
Bet.
Oh, they are goofy? They are goofy.
They goofy?
They goofy, man. Yeah,
I think
I totally
were they
get
called
that,
grenades? Is that what they were called? Grenades in 2009?
I think grenade is where, yeah, but that's only when you take the grenade, you take the ugly girl, so that your friend can get the hotter girl that she's with, you know. But I guess she could be a grenade on her own.
And there was, wasn't there was landmine a term too?
I don't know. I don't know landmine.
I think I heard that before.
It's an absolute. She's a neutron bomb. Something that would kill you. I mean, yeah. What? It's a lot of like, yeah. I'm going to. It's like maiming myself being with this woman. You know,
unattractive woman they met in a club. There's Butterface. Butterface was good.
Butterface is a great one. But yeah, I don't know. I think, it's hard to. It's harder to meet. I would say it's easier, Mark, you tell me, but it's easier to meet and get a date with an attractive woman in person through meeting her somehow rather than through a dating app, and there's a lot of barriers.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Just because I feel like attractive girls aren't really dependent on the dating app to begin with, because they'll have guys that approach them because they're attractive,
Right.
So you kind of do have to get that. That's the problem though, is that some things that are nice about the dating apps, like you know their intentions, or like if they're willing to date based on the dating app.
True.
But when you go up a person, that's the little intimidating part. You're like, oh, it's a 50-50 shot if they're dating someone right now. So
that's true. Yeah, that's the good part about dating app. They want to go out on a date. They're interested. It's a sure deal. You're right. That's a great point. Versus total terror of talking to a woman in person. And does she have a boyfriend? Is she lying? Let me follow her home and find out. I mean, we've all been through this stuff. I mean, it's really crazy. You never know what's really going on. But yeah, have you been on any dates recently? I mean, Mark, have you been dating?
Well, yeah.
He's got news.
Well, I feel comfortable talking about it because how I had. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but go ahead, Queen. Spill the tea.
Oh, low key though.
Okay.
You know how I had my policy that I didn't want to talk about girls on this show because I always ended up jinxing them?
Yes.
Well, doesn't matter anymore because I took this girl out on a date.
Okay.
And we hit it off. Great date. And then, this is somebody I met in person.
Okay.
Like I was saying. So she was attractive.
Yeah.
Not that anyways. Yeah, so we had a great date, and then she ended things with me because she had just gotten out of a relationship. And how was I supposed to know that?
Oh, so it was she didn't want to rebound.
She didn't want to rebound, which felt good that I was not a rebound. She spared me. That was nice.
But weren't you upset? You could have gotten some action from a rebound.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't have been like genuine. It would just been her to check a box. You know what I mean?
Right. You're looking. Yeah, I understand that. Okay, so are you looking around anymore? Is there any other woman potential?
I'm always on the. I gotta get a date for this wedding, Tom. And then I got another.
True.
I got my other friend's wedding in September. So I really need to start grinding.
You really need a girlfriend.
That's a term.
When is your wedding again, Tom? I need to put that at my calendar so I can get a date for it.
I'm not gonna reveal it because then my house will be empty. They'll rob me. So
I apologize.
Everyone who's invited, which is you both are invited. Congrats. Will be sent proper. We'll send there's a save the date, and then there's hey, remember to save that date. And then there's did you save the date? And then there's one that says there's a wedding coming up on this date. So you'll get all the proper paperwork. It's next year.
Okay.
Calendar year?
Fiscal.
Okay.
It's Q2. Okay. Yeah. Calendar year. What does that even mean? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a stupid question. It's February.
I loved it though. Yes. So anyway, yeah, we're not for some time, but yeah, it'll be huge. It'll be great. I'm hoping it all goes on without a hitch, but there's gonna be a bridezilla problem. That's me. I'm bridezilla. I'm so particular about all this stuff, so it's gonna be beautiful. But I want you, both of you guys, to be involved in the whole bachelor party festivities and stuff. And, I don't know what you guys think of doing on a typical bachelor weekend, the strip club, poker, all that sort of, heavy drinking and stuff. I thought it would be nice.
Live reaction show. That'd be nice.
What reaction? What?
A Tits live reaction show.
Tits live reacts. I mean, maybe they could, put in some bleachers in the basement of the Tits studio. We could watch. These are all great ideas, but they're a little too exciting.
Street Fights live.
Street Fights Austin. Street Fights live. We pay Mexican guys to fight in the street with lesbians. No, what I was thinking was more of a self-care bachelor party, and I thought maybe something like this could be fun. This is the people at Top Line Nails and Lashes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy.
And they pour Hennessy on our legs, Luke. I think this would be nice.
Happy birthday to you.
Gold foil on our legs.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Imagine that poor Asian woman that has to do that.
Why are they putting alcohol on the legs?
Probably just charge $200 for that.
Yeah, I hope you shouldn't have any open wounds because that Henny could get right in there.
Well, alcohol kills it, right?
And she's above a boiling cauldron too. I don't know what's going on.
Happy birthday to you.
Where is this?
Happy birthday.
I don't know. This is at Whittier Pico Rivera.
Huh.
8652 Whittier Pico Rivera. That is in Pico Rivera, California. Book your flights now, guys.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I'm not even. I really am trying to avoid a lot of most racial material on the show, but even this is a little racist to me. The Hennessy Spa Day.
It seems insane that anyone would have that as an option, but then you see black people actually getting the Hennessy leg treatment. Like, all right, what the hell? Like, what the hell are you doing?
And then they burn a Parliament cigarette on her skin after. It's an all expenses paid treat. And yeah, there's a lot of videos like this.
Is it owned by Asians?
I don't know, but it's all white. Not white arms. doing all the work. So I'd assume they're Asian, but I don't know. That makes an ass out of you and me.
Maybe it's all in my head, but I bet we'd have really good.
So it's just stereotype galore there.
Oh yeah, everything is like, yeah, we'll have all the stereotypes that we can. Can this even feel good to get Hennessy poured on your legs? I don't even get the benefit.
Yeah, I don't understand the point.
I don't know. And then you just reek like Hennessy from the toes up all day.
Yeah.
You're just gonna stink. But
I'm faded. I'm faded off the Hennessy.
Man, my legs are faded, bro.
My leg pulls are getting me through this, man.
How the hell am I gonna drive home?
I can't work the pedals. Too drunk. But you know,
start driving my hands.
but I just think this would be nice for us guys, and we'll get some mocktails and we'll get some Henny on our legs, and
we don't even need that.
We should go to the prison. The hell is that place called?
Oh, what's it called?
Spiked
Lounge. Yeah, right from here to Spiked Lounge. Hookah. You know who I hear? It's gonna sound like a joke because it rhymes, but you know who I hear is addicted to hookah? Luka Doncic, that is.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, he's addicted to alcohol. We call them an alcoholic. And hookah, a hookaholic. And he is, that was part of the reason that the Mavs got rid of him. By the way, they're playing right now, aren't they? There was a big rematch, Mavs-Lakers. And by the way, I'm back on my betting against the Sixers grind. I've been doing great. They were down 50 to the Chicago Bulls last night. Even though they were 5-point favorites, they ended up losing by 30-some, down 50 in the fourth quarter. That team is a disgrace to the game of basketball. Shout out Nick Nurse.
Tanking for who is even the big prospect this year?
Cooper Flag.
Oh yeah.
So if the Sixers tank, they could get top 5 pick. But if they get a 6 pick or later, it's given to like the Oklahoma City Thunder. So they could walk away this year with absolutely no draft picks, with everybody old and fat and out of shape and hurt. This team could be a disaster for the next 10 years. I'm excited. I love seeing my Sixers fail, man. It's so much fun. Especially with Paul George. They lost against the Nets the game before because they were up like 20. No, wait, they were down like 20 to the Nets, who are horrible. They came back, they tied it up, and then Paul George doesn't box out in the last play. A little tip-in buzzer beater by Nick Claxton. And there goes the game. So this team is on an epic, I think they're now tanking on purpose, but it's going to be epic, man. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. But I read a whole article, and it said that the GM for the Mavericks is like a health super nut. He's a health freak, and he hated that Luka wouldn't stop. Apparently, Luka loves alcohol, loves drinking beer. Luka loves hookah, and Luka loves sweet tea lemonade mix. All incredibly unhealthy for you. But I gotta respect Luka for doing that. Never, say, hey, if you don't stop doing this, you're gonna lose out on $50 million. She's like, I'm hitting the hookah bar. I'm hitting Spiked.
Well, wasn't there the video when they won the conference finals that he was like drinking a beer and that GM came and took it out of his hand?
That's one of my all-time favorite videos. Yeah, the Luka getting the beer stolen out of his hand because he's a fatty. There's like a fat camp. That's an app. Yeah, so they were really worried about him indulging and all that stuff, and he just doesn't stop. And I think now there's gonna be some motivation to not get fat because everyone thinks he's fat. So body shaming works.
He is correct with that sweet tea lemonade combo. But I don't do sweet tea. I do unsweetened tea with the lemonade combo because I mean, that's kind of insane, sweet tea lemonade combo.
Yeah, they do that. Everybody in the South, I guess, probably in Dallas too, as far as I know, when you order an Arnold Palmer, probably one of my top 3 drinks. When you order an Arnold Palmer,
It's my top 3 as well.
Exactly. Thank you. It's in the South. It's sweetened tea plus lemonade, so 2 extremely sugary drinks combined, versus a very nice gentleman's unsweetened iced tea and a little dash of girly lemonade. I think that's the perfect drink.
I agree. It's up there, top 3. I also love a good pink lemonade as well, honestly.
I do love pink lemonade. That's a rarity for me. I love a pink lemonade. I love a strawberry lemonade or a raspberry lemonade. I am like a 12-year-old like glitter girl, man. I love it all. I love all.
I thought you would shit on pink lemonade.
I think I'm more likely to shit on pink lemonade because it's not like, there's raspberry lemonade, there's strawberry lemonade where there's an added flavor. Pink lemonade is just like, let's make it pink. Just drink it.
Yeah.
There's no real reason for it to be pink that I know of. But it is I had a lot when I was a kid. In the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay for drinking pink lemonade. Macklemore.
I had a mango lemonade from Auntie Anne's recently. It was way too sweet.
Yes. And by the way, if you want to gain 30 pounds in a day, hit up Auntie Anne's, man. That place is like...
Love Auntie Anne's.
I love Auntie Anne's too, but that's like the grease pit pretzel plus the sugary drink. Plus I think they can add on a Cinnabon extra piece of shit on top of that to really round out your day at the airport. I love the Auntie Anne's at the airport. Really, I'm a sucker also for. I'm like a little kid. I'm a sucker for a big ass soft pretzel.
Oh, that's my all-time favorite snack is a soft pretzel.
We do every week now for the past year. I go to the farmer's market near me and I get a big old Dutch country pretzel. It's always so good, but then you gotta make peace with yourself that you're ingesting a full pound plus of dough that's about to just sit in your stomach for weeks. But it's worth it. It's worth it.
Oh my God. When me and Dunbar go to Applebee's, man, that's on my 2 apps, and I get boneless wings. I get the barbecue boneless. I get a hot boneless wings.
Yeah.
I get the Bavarian pretzel, and I get the whiskey barbecue bacon burger.
Wow. That Bavarian pretzel, when they put that on the hook and you get to look at it, or you get to stare at it.
Oh, it's actually just it's like 4 sticks of pretzels.
Oh, okay, minier. I like when have you ever seen that where they put the Bavarian pretzel on a giant hook?
Yes.
They send it to your table and there's dipping sauces and you're tearing
Great
it
American
off.
Great American Pub had a great Bavarian pretzel.
That to me is like I like a Bavarian pretzel. I'll eat it if there's 6 other people at the table. But it's hard when you order it by yourself and you got a big hook of a pretzel sitting on your table. You're just pulling pieces off, But it is good. It is quite good. That you and Dunbar sharing a Bavarian pretzel. That's kind of like a Mac tactic. That's like you could actually accidentally touch when you're trying to grab the pretzel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How's the whiskey bacon?
Barbecue whiskey bacon burger.
Barbecue whiskey bacon burger. That's
say that 5 times fast.
Yeah.
I probably order 5 times a month.
You're always going with Dunbar? Brendan Dunbar, the great
Dunbar, yeah, because I'll be just doing nothing on Saturday. I get a call from him. He goes, "Yo, we doing anything tonight?" I'm like, "No." He goes, "All right, you want to hit up Applebee's and then watch a movie afterwards?" Yeah, why not?
What a date!
Date night.
It's a date night.
Aren't you embarrassed going on these dates, though, Luke? Didn't you say that?
Dunbar's hot. Dunbar's a good-looking guy.
Dunbar's a good-looking cat, man.
We'll go. We'll watch a movie. We'll go. We'll eat, and we'll back to either his place or my place, and then we'll watch. We'll pull out a movie. And here's the thing with Dunbar: Dunbar is the worst person at picking movies because he'll go through like go through each streaming service and he go, yeah, he said this line to you before. It was the funniest funniest line. He was completely serious. He goes, like, do you want to watch Heat with Al Pacino and De Niro? I hear it's really great. I hear it's a great movie. He's like, nah, I want to watch like a fucking ice movie, man. Something with ice in it. I'm like, are you are you fucking kidding me? Are you insane?
Yeah, I want a movie with like wind in it, bro.
Yeah, I was like, are you fucking insane?
An ice movie. That is pretty damn funny, man.
Yeah, last week we watched The Gray. He recommended The Gray, and
The Gray,
has
that's
snow
ice.
in it. But then like we were scrolling through, and I was like, you don't watch The Circle? You guys ever watch The Circle on Netflix?
No.
It's just like it's not a great movie, but like it's thrown together like whodunit mystery thriller. It's a weird sci-fi mystery thriller. It's like it all takes place in one room. It's an easy watch.
Is there
I was like,
ice?
you don't watch this? There's no ice in it.
Oh.
No, it takes place in an alien spaceship.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, you want to watch this? He goes, is it good? I'm like, yeah, it's a fun watch. And so we're watching it, and I go, and it was finished. We were like talking throughout it because it was like entertaining. I was like, yeah, it was pretty good, right? He goes, out there, it wasn't good. It was fun. It was It was not good. It was fun. And it's like him. Oh, Mark, you've driven with him to a show before. He is the biggest bickerer I've ever met in my life.
I love the guy, man. We got to you guys got to start a movie review channel or something. I need to hear this. So I really wanted to watch an ice movie recently, so we picked.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Ice movie. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. That's a new genre on Netflix. Not action, not horror. Ice movie. Well, I explicitly asked Luke, but next time there's an Applebee's trip and there's a movie on top of it, please invite yours truly.
I will. This is very spur of the moment.
I know, but yeah, just let me know. I really want to join. I want to see how it all works. I want to get into it. I'll come up with a list of different elements that a movie is associated with them.
Here's what you got to do too. Dunbar kind of ruined movies for me because now if I watch a movie, I always picture Dunbar in the movie and him being in like a situation, and I can't watch the movie because I laugh too much at it.
Right.
We were watching The Gray, and I'm thinking about Dunbar after crashing in a plane and being stuck in the woods. Like seeing Dunbar goes, yo, I can't get any fucking cell phone reception out here. My fucking socks are wet. Fucking my buddies are dead. What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, this fucking sucks, dude.
Dude, this is fucking horrible, dude.
He's in Taken. Yo, they stole my daughter. This fucking sucks.
You got these fucking wolves over here barking at me. I can't sleep.
I can't even think. This is incredible.
I'm fucking hungry too. I need something to eat.
I don't know.
There's no food. There's no snack. All we got is fucking sunflower seeds. I can't eat those. They hurt my teeth. I can't even eat them.
This is incredible. We need to get this. First of all, yeah. Let's. Thank you. Like the video. Someone said thank you. Yeah, we need Dunbar on after tonight. But I need to get into movie time with Dunbar. This is incredible.
Yeah, I got to show him how to get called into the show too.
Really, I mean, really, the most racist teenagers of all time have figured it out. I think Dunbar should be able to figure it out. I mean, really.
You should have heard him. You should have heard him before the election. He was such a pain in the ass during before the election.
Really?
Oh my god! Because he was telling me, he's like, dude, I'm telling you, dude. When Trump was president, man, the economy was great, man. Gas was affordable. My rent was affordable. And if she wins, dude, we're fucked, man. We're fucked. And I'm like, Dunbar, I know this. I knew this before even you talked about it. He goes, I know, but what I'm saying is, dude, he's fucking. The price is gonna keep going up, man. We're gonna go to war. It's like he would stress me. He would stress me the fuck out. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I love it. We definitely need him to join this. But yeah, please. And I haven't been to Applebee's in years. I need a pretzel.
Yeah, next time we go, I swear to God, I will text you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And
I might ask him if he wants to go down to Austin with us.
Yeah, do we? Is there enough room on the couch for 3, Mark?
Yeah, I mean it's a
sectional.
I
would get a hotel. By the way, or I can bring an air mattress.
I have a queen air mattress that I've yet to use, and then I have a sectional that you could probably fit 2 people on it.
All right, well, Luke and I on the queen, and then Dunbar in the sectional. Perfect.
And Rob can fit, and Jim.
Yeah, he'll be there. Rob can sleep on top of Jim. And
oh yeah,
what?
That was So you were talking about the dating thing earlier. That's all mentioned in the latest Sick Ghouls, but then there was another thing where Rob was brought up, and applause to Otis and Luke, who just kept it very mellow, didn't say anything negative, just let them say.
I was so surprised that Otis didn't say anything. I was shocked.
Because I mean, when Otis used to call in here, if I mentioned Rob from Two in the Stick, it would be like a 2-minute long rant.
Yeah.
Instantly. So that's impressive. And applause for that discretion. And Ted in the chat saying, Luke's story from last week about quitting his MLB job, that should be animated. A hilarious story. Great story. I agree.
I'm thinking about if I was ever to have the access to do a special, I would just talk about the 6 jobs I had in 2022. I think that's what I would do.
I think that's amazing. Just call it fired.
I would call it linked out.
Linked out.
Unfireable.
Unhireable.
Yeah, we'll get Danny Brown.
Yeah.
And we'll go. Luke's uncancelable. He really is uncancelable. And that would be. See, I think that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I will put that out. I don't know what's worse. There's the 2 worst comedy specials I ever saw was Uncancelable, or it was the Rob Schneider comedy special I saw on Netflix.
I didn't even watch that. What was the first one called?
Oh, I forget the name. It was his most. I think it was like one from like probably 5 years ago, maybe.
With David Lucas?
How was that called?
I was just trying to say that. That's the whole point. No, the Rob Schneider, I believe that's horrible. He really is not funny, and he's gone full right wing, to compensate for that.
Which most comics do now.
Yeah, really, that is the move. Should we do our Jeff Dye segment now, Mark, or wait? I mean,
whenever you get to it, doesn't
it
matter.
Sounds like it's pertinent now. Let's move on to Jeffrey Dye, our friend who's been on the show, Jeff Dye. We talked to him, and Mark wanted to do a segment, a weekly Jeff Dye segment. So, Mark, I don't have a theme song or anything, but hit it. Go. Do you have a title for this segment, or?
Mark's Jeff Dye clip of the week.
Mark's Jeff Dye clip of the week. Okay, Mark, what do you got for us?
Well, did I send you? I sent you a bunch, didn't I? I don't know. I just keep sending you a Jeff Dye. You probably ignore me.
I think I do at this point. But hey, look, Jeff Dye and I talking.
Oh, Jeff Dye is in your.
He's in my DMs, bro.
Hell yeah!
I think it says here I slid into his DMs. Now, which one do you want? The one about the video game one?
Oh yeah, I like that one. The guns one.
The guns one. Okay, says on the thumbnail, guns are great. We don't have to be afraid anymore. But let me do this. I gotta go here so we don't see my private messages here. All right, this looks like Jeff Dye from 2011 here. I don't know when this was shot. This is called "We Don't Need to Be Afraid Anymore." And this is,
this is
the Jeff Dye clip of the week.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you set it up, Mark. This is your segment.
No, we'll figure out what time period this is probably from, but go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Jeff Dye, segment unlocked.
Other times we'd have to be afraid of men like him. Not afraid, but we'd have to always be on eggshells. Oh, make sure Dave's happy, Don't want Dave to be mad. He might beat the fuck out of us. He's bigger than us. He's gonna fucking bully him. Make sure the Giant's happy. Make sure all Dave's needs are met, or he'll rain his tyranny on us. But no.
Mark's loving this. Mark, you're laughing already.
Yeah, of course.
This is good. This is just the setup, but not. He says, but not now.
Now we don't have to give a fuck about Dave, you know? Because if Dave's like, you will listen to me and my lady, we didn't like it. I go, yeah, interesting, Dave. Poof, fucking dead, you know? All Dave's muscles did nothing. In modern times, you can't even profile people, too, because you don't know what people are capable of. You know, you can't just bully some small guy. Like, look how small he is. You don't know. Maybe he knows gujitsu or whatever, you know? Or whatever the hell Joe Rogan's always talking about. I don't know. What if you try to bully that guy?
Now, wait a second. I took umbrage with this at the time. Jeff Dye, you're telling me you don't know everything about Joe Rogan and what martial arts he does so you can stay on his good side?
No, that's what I'm saying. I think this was pre-Rogan interview.
Pre-Rogan. Pre-Daddy.
Yeah.
Because he would have called him Daddy instead of Rogan.
Yeah.
He's like, you messed with the wrong one. I'm a UFC fighter.
Did his stylist pick out those boots? I am looking at these boots. They are very, I don't know. They look like hardwood flooring.
I'm welterweight champion John St. Pierre or whatever the fuck, you know? And I'd be like, oh, very interesting. Fucking dead, you know? I don't even have to be scared. Hell, I'd do UFC if they let me have my gun in there. You'd be like, that new guy's undefeated, you know? He's won 40 in a row. What's his name? They're like, I don't know, the guy with a gun. That guy is very good at UFC. In the olden times...
Okay, there was Jeff Dye's Mark's Jeff Dye clip of the week. Anything else you want to say about that clip? I mean, I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah, I have a tag. He said, you don't have to listen to big guys anymore because you got a gun. You don't have to listen to Jeff Dye anymore.
Yes. Blow your brains out. I get it.
Play the corny music.
Hey man, I love that. I don't know where to go from here. Luke, your thoughts on Jeff Dye segment? I think Luke did unalive himself during that.
Okay.
So we're going to move on.
Well, okay. I guess that's the end of that segment forever.
No, I mean, I thought it was good. I don't know where to go with it.
Yeah, no, it's okay. We skipped it last time, and it was probably intentional, and I understand.
No, I really didn't do it. I wanted to. I'll do it every week from the rest of my life. I don't care. But
okay.
But
we owe it to Jeff Dye.
We do. That is true. We do owe it to Jeff Dye, and I like Jeff Dye's attitude. He's got a good attitude, and we've been DMing back and forth. As you could have seen there in that shot.
Yeah.
Has stand-up comedy always just been like this? Is that a negative, or is that? I mean, are you saying how great it's been? Because it is good. I have a lot of stuff on the back burner I just wanted to mention. This is back when the Grammys were happening, and I'm going to start using this phrase too. I was watching Jason Whitlock, Mark, the sports guy.
Luke wants to call back in.
What the hell? Luke, are you back?
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, my mic was messed up.
No, all good. Your thoughts on that Jeff Dye part? Because
I just want to know how his stylist is doing. I mean, I miss hearing about the stylist.
Well, that was the other clip that I kind of sent.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we do the other Jeff Dye? Because that's kind of funny, actually. I thought that was kind of
we don't have to watch the whole
visual.
thing either.
It's a funny visual. You can see what I looked up recently. Jeff Dye, of course. Here we go, Jeff Dye. So he has, here it is, actually. I thought I was good at playing video. I thought I was good at video games till I played a bunch of 8-year-olds at Fortnite. And can you see the screenshot? It's him in his classic Jeff Dye jacket. Okay, so it looks pretty normal. Look at this outfit that he reveals when you open up the whole thing.
At Christmas, he's like, you want to play video games with me and all my friends? I was like,
what stylist recommended that, Jeff?
I don't know why he's wearing. That's something either a little like a 12-year-old wears or a 4XL humongous fat guy wears.
That is true.
That's not a Jeff Dye shirt.
That's a great point. That it is like a guy like 400 pounds would wear this T-shirt around.
I would wear this T-shirt to the gym.
Right.
Like this is something I'd wear.
Right. You're right. It's not like this shouldn't come in like a slim medium. This shirt.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It's a Walmart shirt.
This is a total Walmart shirt. They wouldn't. This is like a Sam's Club shirt. Walmart is.
I would not buy a yellow M&M shirt though. Right? That'd be probably the last M&M shirt.
Of course,
I'd buy.
yellow is probably the most horrible looking color to wear. Yellow, bright.
Well, it's the dumb
yellow.
one, right?
That is the dumb one. Maybe he relates to the dumb M&M. Really? I mean, which M&M would you wear? The orange one? I'd wear that sexy, slutty green one.
Yeah.
That hot piece of tail. Hot piece
Or the
of
brown one. The brown one's nice.
Brown one's nice, but then you're gonna look like doo-doo. With the full brown. But I would say yellow would be probably the last one I would wear of all the M&M colors. So maybe Jeff Dye, this was his laundry day. He had the red one, the brown one, the yellow one, the green one.
Yeah, it is at Laugh Factory, so this is a home game for him.
This is a home game. He didn't. I mean, I don't know when this was shot, but it had Fortnite in it, so it couldn't have been that long ago. Jeff Dye had money when this came out. I don't know why he's wearing Sam's Club apparel. I watched Jeff Dye's interview with Dr. Drew, and I think Jeff Dye went through a manic episode. I could completely believe that.
And you have to buy this at like I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
You can only find these on the M&M website.
Whoa, so he's an M&M super fan.
He must be. Like he must have just bought, but why would you buy the yellow one?
You could probably get it at the M&M store in Times Square.
Yeah, he probably went to the M&M store.
Too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have any other letters or anything at the M&M store? It's my Jeff Dye. It's like a A, a B. If you want to do Jeff Dye, just do an. I take it back. I was gonna say something mean.
Yeah, come on now.
Come on.
I'm
sorry.
I don't see why. Like this is the problem with T-shirts. Like you don't need the face and the M. You can either have the face or the M on the front of the T-shirt.
I love you breaking this down in detail. I agree that you don't.
I have
need
such
the dumb face.
I have such an autistic thing with T-shirt. I also hate how like all T-shirts now, like. Well, actually, I don't mind the small pasted logo on the front, like on the upper left side of the T-shirt, and then the big design on the back. But I hate the big design on the front and a big design on the back. I can't stand that at all.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. I wonder what. I mean, I hope there's another M&M on the back.
I think they're blank on the back.
Well, don't spoil my dream. We get this double printed. This is incredible. Well, what else do I have to do here? Oh, this is good. This will be kind of a closer here. This is pretty good. Speaking of Indian people, I just wanted to show this. Because no one's reporting on this. A new world record has been broken. Most ice blocks broken with a hammer in a bed of nails sandwich in 1 minute while blindfolded. The Indians have done it again, man. They're coming up with new ways to kill each other accidentally. And here's one of them. Ice block. So you see the guy on the left is blindfolded. And let's watch. So it's confusing, but they're putting a block of ice on top of a bed of nails, and these two guys are in between two bed of nails, and then the guy with the hammer, who's blindfolded for no real reason that I can find out, is swinging the hammer, and they did 19 of these. That's pretty impressive.
Not that impressive.
What would make this for you, Mark? What would add?
Take off the turbans. Do it at least for 30. Come on. It's only like 30 seconds.
I agree that the turbans could have like foam in it, to absorb all the nails. It's kind of hypnotic. But I just don't. Where did they come up with the Indian mind is fascinating.
Where do we get a 6-man team? Or what is it? Yeah, 6-man team.
It's how do you find 5 other guys to participate in this idea that you came up with? I mean, only my Indian friends, and you know, you want to talk about something that should be investigated by the Indian government. These guys.
Because what made them go like, all right, we got to stop?
Yeah, what? Why 19? Why was 19 like the fifth?
Oh,
because
it's in a minute. Sorry.
It's in 1 minute.
Okay. Time consumption.
But why 1 minute? I mean, the record was just made up. It could have been in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's not this long-held record. Anyway, it's just a funny little Indian thing. They're always doing something to make me laugh, and that's why I love them. I was watching Jason Whitlock. I just wanted to mention that, and
love Jason Whitlock.
I love Jason Whitlock, man. He is so funny, unintentionally and intentionally. And he said this. He was talking about he was watching the Grammys, and he was doing it. And he goes, I was watching the Grammys, a preamble to a Diddy party, the Grammys, and he said it like 8 times in 5 minutes. He was like, so Taylor Swift was at the Grammys, a preamble to a Diddy party. He kept saying, I thought that was the most genius phrase. Preamble to a Diddy party.
Him talking about Joy Taylor is
the Joy Taylor part, yeah.
Oh, it was. I knew I was going to cause it's going to be trouble. She had, she got that rack and that peanut butter skin. I knew she was going to be a problem.
I had to remove myself from the situation.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
That was so funny. And you're like, yeah, Jason Whitlock, thank God you removed, because Joy Taylor was about to jump on you before you walked away. A peanut butter skin. Yeah, he said it like
peanut butter. He's so fat. He's gonna say that's what caught him was the peanut butter skin.
That was really attractive. Yeah, her peanut butter skin. Her Smuckers like hair. I'd like to sandwich her.
Her Reese cup eyelashes.
Her Hennessy covered legs.
Remember when Randy Moss was crying because of the John Gruden emails?
Yes.
Him making fun of Randy Moss for crying was very funny too.
Yeah, he is good, man. He is you can tell how bitter he is. Jason Whitlock. And I love it. I love everything. He's so funny, man. I actually really do like him. Well, I think. So did you get with this girl, Mark, that you dated one time?
No. Well, no.
Did you kiss?
Yeah, we kissed. I practiced some Mac tactics.
Mac tactics! Let's go, brother. You touched the knee? What did you do? How'd you initiate contact? We need to know. We need tips.
How did I initiate contact? Oh, I'll tell you what. Because when I met her the first time, I kissed her, so it wasn't a big deal.
Like, what was that, at a bar? Like a drunken?
It was at a nightclub, kind of thing.
Spiked? Where were you?
No, I wish it was spiked. It was called The Cut.
Let's go, bro. That sounds trendy.
Yeah.
The Cut?
Yeah. I got into the VIP. I did this move. So I went there. There was a girl that I was talking to on the street, and I met there. Mm-hmm. And then I met her out by I met her inside the place by this pillar. And she was like, oh, I got to go get a drink. I was like, oh, that's great, because I have to go use the bathroom. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'll meet you right back here at this pillar. And I go to the bathroom, and there's this long line in the bathroom. And I'm standing in the back there. And I guess these guys could just tell by my vibe. That's by my vibe check.
Yeah, vibe check.
They were like, hey, if you need to pee, you could just go ahead. And then I realized there was only one stall in there and one urinal, and all these guys were just waiting to do coke in the stall. Yeah. That's
the cut for you.
So I got to cut the line, and I got to pee. And then I came back to the spot and she wasn't there. And there was this girl who was like sitting right by there, and I just go like, "Hey, any chance you saw somebody here waiting for somebody?" And yeah, and then I started talking to her and hit it off.
Tactics,
So,
man.
Mac
Jesus.
tactics. And then the girl came back while I was talking to the other girl, and then I introduced the two. Like
Oh,
we
that's
were
a beautiful
long
move.
time
Wow,
friends.
you're suave, brother.
Hey,
Not many
man.
guys can pull that off.
I was like, "Well, this is."
You two kiss.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
Oh no, I didn't do that. But
There
I was
seems
like,
to be
this
a
can
lot
either
of
go.
talk about the dessert I requested for my birthday show.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying this could either like blow up in my face or work out.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, might as well
And
try it.
So how'd you get rid of the other one? How'd you make out with one? And
Well, the other one, she had other friends.
I see.
That came up because she was getting a drink and she's like, "Oh, I gotta go see my." I was like, "Okay," and then I was like, "This is my friend, such and such," and then I continued to talk to that girl, and then she had to eventually leave, and I kissed her before she left. So
on the mouth?
It was just a peck. It wasn't,
These Mac tactics. A peck.
Just initiating contact.
You
I think I put my
initiated.
arm around her. No, I'm thinking about all the contact.
Damn, guys in
Put
the
my arm
chat
around.
getting all excited, worked up over this story. It's incredible.
Sorry, guys. Well, it's over
hot
anyway. It
stuff.
doesn't matter anymore.
So then you took her out, and I assume you shielded her from all the other men.
Of course, shielded her. Hypotheticals is a big conversation thing.
Explain. Luke
You
and I
got
need to know.
You got to keep the conversation flowing.
Right.
A
Hypothetical, like, would you rather have sex with your parents or watch them do it?
Yeah, exactly. Things exactly like that. Yeah.
Right.
So
really, is it just what's a example of a hypothetical?
Well,
ask a girl.
Like hypotheticals that you like by them giving you an answer kind of gives you a perspective of how they are as a person or whatever. So like the big hypothetical is like if you could have a dinner date with any person in history, dead or alive, like who would it be? And then
And she said my ex. And then I gotta go. Yes.
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
that's a good one. Hypothetical. I gotta start using hypotheticals. Luke, if you could have one dinner with anybody, living or dead, who would it be?
That's a good question. Oh man, probably Jay Yoder is my pick for that.
That's good. I was gonna say Dunbar and Luke combo at Applebee's, but that sounds like it might happen.
I've been around Jay when he's eating it. It's a sight to behold.
Oh yeah, I've been there too. We've made bets over it.
Yeah, I beat Mark in a bet over that. Yeah,
That's incredible. I would love to see that. I don't know who else I would pick. It would have to be. Jeez. I'm going to say, just off the top of my head, well, Ryan Foster, yo.
Foster care, yo.
Foster care. Let's do it. Thank you to Foster Care for so many memories. I watched, I'm not going to say anything about them. I have nothing negative to say about them at all. They're great guys. I watched the newest Two in the Stink, Luke. It was great.
I don't know how you watch. Where do you get the time to watch all these podcasts?
What's wrong? I make time for Doing the Stink. I make time. It's a fantastic show. And
what are the regular podcasts that you watch?
Doing the Stink. Stiff Socks.
Watch the new episode of Stiff Socks every time.
I actually
they come
did
out?
watch the newest one. You know, Trevor had a crash out. That's another one. Write that down. Trevor crashed out over some parking incident. It was great. It was great, Trevor Wallace.
All right. Doing the Stink, Stiff Socks. What else we got?
Honestly, I'm slacking on Dad Meat. I have not been up to date on Dad Meat. but I do watch Matt and Shane. I see what they're up to. You know, of course, it's Gillies.
They might be drunk. I start listening to them. They might be drunk.
I always listen to that now. That's great. I love We Might Be Drunk. But they've been having like guests on for the whole time, which isn't as fun. I like when it's just them hungover.
Well, they had Soder on, and I like Dan Soder.
I do too.
I mean, I hate that he kind of involved himself with some of these horrible comics, like with Sam and Mark. Honestly,
but he seems like a nice dude, and he's funny.
Yeah,
I have no problem.
He
with
is
Soder.
funny. Like I hate when these comics talk about like their stories about meeting like Louis C.K. I don't know why this bothers me, but they talk about like, you know, this is like, you know, like I met Louis C.K. when I was working the comic strip, and I was in 07 and I met him and it was awkward, but it's like, to me it seems like they're like, which obviously, I do. Obviously, Louis is better than them as comics, but I don't know why I just have this feeling that like you telling this story on a podcast kind of like devalues you in a way. Does that make sense?
Right? Because why? Because they're now fans of Louis C.K.
Yeah,
Like,
I
they're
guess
not-
so.
They don't. Well, yeah, I guess I get what you're saying, but you know, we've been talking about Jeff Dye for 2 months straight, so.
Yeah, but like they're like, oh, I saw him and I was like, oh, I was so embarrassed, and I was like, you know, I was like really embarrassed,
right.
and I didn't want to show my face. But like Louis wasn't doing that about like, maybe he was doing it. I guess, man, I'm not sure.
But yeah,
like,
you don't hear that about like he's doing that with Richard Pryor or whoever.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I see your point. But I love the antics they get up to on We Might Be Drunk. They're always. It just should be called We Are Hungover and Unprepared.
I always keep up on Kreischer.
I never
podcasts,
listen to Kreischer ever. I wouldn't know anything.
Did you see Segura got involved in a hit and run?
No. Is he the one that
Yeah,
hit?
somebody hit his Porsche and ran off or something like that, and they caught him yelling at somebody.
Oh wow, no, I missed that.
In
Very
Austin?
happy about that. I think so.
Wow, this is Tom Segura. You know what I can't get anymore? I used to love these, and I think their time has passed. And I'm looking this up now, Tom Segura. Or Mark, could you look it up and send it to me?
Yeah, I got you.
Because I look at
Where'd you
Tom
see it,
Segura
Luke?
car.
On Instagram?
I saw it. I know it was a YouTube short of Joke World, who I also hate.
Oh, we love Joe. Here's the thing. That's what I wanted to say real quick, which is that I saw a video. It was like, it was kind of interesting. The content was kind of interesting, but it's like one of those channels like Too Lazy to Try. It was like Comedy Enforcement or something. And I'm like, you guys are still making videos about how Bert Kreischer has really done it this time. I think this is the end for Bert Kreischer. It's like, I feel like that's like 2 years old now. You know what I mean?
No, but I don't know why. I like watching Bert. He's entertainingly an idiot.
I watch all of them too, and I like when he's being goofy. But the one I saw, it was like he was on the Rich Eisen show during the Super Bowl, and it was the video was called like Things Are Looking Really Bad for Bert Kreischer, and then I watched it and it was like he said nothing even embarrassing. It was just it was like an average interview, and they're like, Bert's not going to recover from this one. I'm like, can't you let the guy live, man? It's like, he's going to live. He's going to survive.
I texted it to you, Tom.
You texted it to me. Okay, good.
Is that okay?
That's of course okay, man. I love having your number.
Sorry to interrupt, guys. I guess I totally killed it by trying to help out the show here.
What? Why are you being defensive, Mark? I'm not upset. No one's upset at you.
Okay, all right.
Luke, are you upset at Mark?
What did I do?
Tom Segura's modified Porsche.
No. You guys were in the middle of a conversation. I chimed in, and then the conversation ended. So I felt like it was.
Oh no,
my fault.
I forgot what I was saying.
Oh, okay. Well, I saved you then.
Yeah, that was really a save.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. Cat Williams. Okay.
GT3 was hit and run by a crazy woman in downtown Austin this morning that even included a verbal confrontation between Tom and the driver prior to her fleeing the scene.
Call the cops.
what they're saying.
Tom Segura's modified.
Wow. Joke World with the scoop again. Wow.
I hate Joke World. He's such a fucking bottom feeder. Oh.
Now, this is pretty. I mean, yeah. There's really nothing to say about this. There's no footage.
Why couldn't he just say Tom Segura's car, or Tom Segura's Porsche? Why do you have to say Tom Segura's modified Porsche GT3?
Yeah, let's hear him. I love
Tom
that.
Segura's modified Porsche GT3 was hit and run.
Because he texted Tom Segura, because they're buddies, and he's like, "Tom, what's the car you have?" Because it's sick, dude. I saw the video. Yeah.
I have a friend in the scene. He loves all these fucking like mainstream comics. He makes me sick. Makes me so sick. Oh.
Okay. You hate.
He texts videos of these mainstream comics to the chats we're in. But, this is so funny. It's like I feel bad because I want to be like, dude, I want to stop talking to you because you send these videos of like Bobby Kelly and like fucking Tom Segura to the chat. I get so mad.
Yo, you gotta watch this Tom Papa vid. You're gonna lose it.
He likes Dad Meat too.
Do I know this person?
It's Tay.
Oh.
Wow, that's funny. He like that's the thing. Like all the people I know in the world, I don't know. It's just funny. I don't know a single fan of Tom Segura. It's kind of funny.
He was on a show with Ryan Foster, and he texted the group chat. He goes, "Man, Ryan Foster is so damn funny. Like I was like, Tom Segura is so funny. I should fucking kill myself, man. He just buried me on the show." I was like, "Hey, just shut the fuck up. Don't even text me.
Don't
that
tell
text.
anybody that.
You make me so angry."
Don't tell anybody that Ryan Foster that buried him?
Apparently.
Well, he was probably on the Dirty Show if I had to guess a location for that.
Probably was on the Dirty Show.
Because I know how he did on the Dirty Show.
He fucking killed.
He killed, brother. Yeah, that's funny. It's just funny. Like I don't know anyone who's a fan of Tom Segura, but there must be millions. It's just like weird.
Have they posted it all? The Crumb Show? Have they posted?
I don't know. That's a.
Don't you go to the open mics with these guys on Tuesdays?
Yeah, why don't you ask?
Come on.
I don't talk to them. The only time I talk to them was when I'm talking about them on the podcast.
How could you not ask? I would ask for an explicit invite to the Crumb Show.
I sent an email to them a while ago. I said they're going to come back. It's been 10 months.
That is so sad. I love the Crumb Show.
235 subscribers.
They have fewer subscribers than us. We beat Crumb.
We did it.
All they had to do was not post at all for years. And we beat the freaking 4 middle-aged guys. The Crumbs. I never thought I would beat the Crumbs.
It took a 10-month hiatus for us to beat them.
That's the thing. If they come back for one day, we'll be buried. We won't have a chance for years. I love my Crumbs, man. Shout out to the Crumbs. We are officially bigger than the Crumb Show now. That's hard to believe.
Yeah, we're now punching down.
We are punching down, so we can't do that, Luke. So enough. No more Crumb talk unless they mention us first.
Pro Crumb talk.
They not like Crumbs. They not like Crumbs.
Ryan Foster killed on the Dirty Show. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, well, that was a great little capper. I always like to talk Crumb. Luke, what else is going on finally, Luke? I mean, anything we have to know about in the scene in your life? I mean, I'm always curious. I'm willing to hear it.
Nothing going on in the scene, to my knowledge.
What's the scuttlebutt? What's the rumor mill journeying up in Philly comedy?
I don't think there has been. It's just weird because everything that's like Philly scene compared to how it was a year and a half ago is completely different. Completely different.
How so?
It's just there's new comics, there's new shows, there's new mics. It's so much new stuff going on. It's it's crazy.
Right. Do you feel like go back to an old head in the scene? I mean, you haven't been doing it that long, but
I kind of do. It's I see these new people. Otis do a mic and he'll tell some like Chase Smith did a pretty good set. I'm like, who? I don't know who that is.
Who
Is he
the
new? He
hell?
goes,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, well, you've seen him before like 5 times. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
I'm so
it's.
oblivious to most stuff.
Are there a lot of comics, new comics? Is it growing?
Oh, crazy! It's
Which
like I see his. I'll go through a list. Like, I remember me, Otis, and Mark were sending each other pictures of the list in 13, and like I'll see the list now, and I'll find an old picture of the list in my camera roll. I'm like, holy shit! Like half these people aren't. I haven't seen these people in years.
Right. It's crazy. Yeah, the turnover in the scene. It's wow. Usually they get arrested or die pretty quickly.
Yeah.
All of the
Yeah.
bikers. And what about Austin? I mean, people really want to know about Austin, Mark. I mean, really, that's the hotbed in the world. What's the big news? Have you done stand up in the past week? Last time we talked to you, we hadn't done it in a week.
Yeah, well, that was Friday and it's Tuesday now, so I've only had a couple days. So no, I haven't.
No. So
no.
you didn't go to Kill Tony. You didn't try to get on.
No, but I wrote a joke for Kill Tony.
Oh, here we go. Wait.
It's
Mark?
horrible. It's like Go ahead.
Hear it. I just want you to no, don't qualify it. Don't say it's horrible. I want to hear it, and then we'll judge it. Okay? Are you ready?
Oh no, let me review my notes here.
Okay.
Wait,
this doesn't really happen on Kill Tony, but he's reviewing his notes. Tell me when you're ready.
All right,
and we'll do a drum. All right.
I'm probably gonna miss it, but
no more. Here we go. Ready? Okay.
Okay, so I hate this trend in comedy where a comedian will tell a bad joke and then a good portion of the audience will hate it, and then they have to run and go to the First Amendment and freedom of speech in their defense. That should be a criminal offense. If you're a comedian and you have to mention the amendments of the U.S. Constitution, I mean, I plead the fifth. Huh?
Okay.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If you don't get that one, call your lawyer.
Yeah. I like that. I like that, buddy. Go Birds, baby.
No, it's the trap.
That's a winner in my book. That's a winner of a joke.
You know why I like this joke, Tom?
Why?
Because it's a slight diss at Tony. But also this will egg Tony on to a conversation about the amendments of the U.S. Constitution, where he could look like a complete idiot.
True.
So,
but Mark, what if he's doing a bit about the U.S. Constitution?
That's what I hope.
Yes,
we'll get some scoops on what his material is about.
I love this premise. I love the setup. But what was the punchline? Plead the fifth. Is that it?
I plead the fifth. Yeah, because I'm mentioning the Yeah. My thing is, it should be criminal to mention the First Amendment to defend a joke.
Right.
And then I'm saying, if you have to do that, I plead the fifth because I'm doing the same offense. So you can't be, how the Fifth Amendment works.
Oh, yeah. That is multi-layered.
It's multi-layered. It's like it will go way over the audience's head 10 times out of 10. And that's what I love about it. It's going to bomb so badly.
I would just start adding other amendments too.
Yeah. 13th.
13th? How can we forget that, Luke?
Yeah, party every night.
The 19th? That's a big one.
Yeah, I don't even know what that one is.
That's women have the right to vote.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that's really the big ones. Thank you.
Fourth Amendment is isn't that the one where you don't have to quarter soldiers?
That's the third.
That's the third. Never mind.
I have to plead the 23rd Amendment and tell you guys I have to get off and go to bed.
Is that the 23rd that you have to go to bed? Okay, well.
And then Luke and guys go to bed.
We're about to end anyway. So thank you, Luke.
I do like the joke, though.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Can he tag that on his act? Wow. All right. Well, thank you, Luke. And
thank you.
We'll talk to you another time, I guess.
Hey, Mark. See you, Tom. Take care.
See you, Luke. I can't believe
See you,
Luke just pulled a Hawk too.
I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
He just abandoned us, and he went. This is a crypto scam waiting to happen. And then Ted's giving some advice in the chat. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this amendment joke out.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
I think everyone's really rooting for you and wants to help. It's the most important.
Everyone's still scratching their head.
I still don't really understand the punchline, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to know any more about it. I don't want to, but I love it.
It's a really smart joke if you actually knew something about the amendments, Tom.
Exactly. That's how I feel.
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of joke I'm going for.
Okay, good. Well, then
I want something that just eats shit completely. But if you actually review it, it works.
It works, but it doesn't work. I love it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's the kind of comedy I go for.
And then I would attack Tony when he said, what were you talking about? Oh, well, I guess you don't get it. I've been working. I mean, I know a lot about the Constitution and and politics, and you might not.
Yeah.
So you might not get it. That would kill him.
Yeah. He would get pissed.
I spoke in front of Donald Trump. I think I know a thing or two.
But it would suck if I had this all lined up and then like Tucker is the guest again, and then he actually knows what he's talking about.
Musk.
Fuck. Yeah. Well, actually, actually,
it's kind of interesting because I see his point, but the left wants to get rid of all those amendments.
I sent you and Luke somebody who was doing an impression of Elon Musk if he was on Kill Tony, which
I saw funny. That was funny.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna show it, but
yeah,
that was funny. The guy, that's the thing. There really are, besides that guy, I've never really seen anyone do Elon very well at all, and it's a very interesting impression, a very interesting way he talks.
Yeah,
and it really is like it's the same thing over and over the way he talks. So you really could. I think that's a. They're gonna have Punky Johnson doing Elon on SNL, so we gotta have you gotta get some good Elons out there. The SNL 50, someone asked me about. I did watch the SNL 50th anniversary special. I also watched the 40th live because I was so excited to see Norm Macdonald, and that was great. And this time he's dead, so it wasn't as good. But overall, I actually thought, it's kind of fun. I was watching SNL 50. Did you watch this, Mark? Any of this clips or anything?
I saw some clips, but that's about it.
The thing is, it's kind of funny because I was watching and they had all these legends. I mean, Steve Martin, Bill Murray, Eddie Murphy. And it was like you watch these guys and they're all old. I mean, especially Bill Murray is ancient. And Steve Martin, too. And you're like, wow, these guys are still... I found them funny. I was like, these guys are still funny today. And it shows that, Bill Murray was next to Colin Jost. Bill Murray, even though he's 80, is 100 times funnier than Colin Jost today. It doesn't matter your age or anything. They should have 70-year-olds on SNL who are actually funny, because I know they love to have young people, but it just made me think just because they get old, they don't go away and stop being funny. But I guess the market stops caring about them. But they're the people that were funny 40 years ago are funnier than almost anybody on SNL today. And I don't know if there's even does that statement even have a point? I don't know, but it's true. I was thinking that. I was like, wow, these guys are still funny, and guys that suck still suck. It's kind of funny. It doesn't matter how old you get or how young you get.
Yeah. Bill Murray is always a good he's always a good comedic actor as well.
Yes. And he's got
great, you see him, he plays those pro-am events, and he'll be messing with the crowd and stuff and getting laughs from the crowd naturally. Yeah.
They love it.
So
and I don't like when he ruins the great game of golf. It's honorable. I don't like when he rolls around in the bunker. Okay? I have to rake that later. I used to be a caddy. So that really does offend me. But the rest, yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. His timing is still there. Everybody, like Eddie Murphy was still really funny. And then, like, they put Leslie Jones on. Okay. Sorry, I have never understood the obsession with Leslie Jones by NBC. They love Leslie Jones. It doesn't really matter if they don't write their own jokes. I mean, Bill Murray never really wrote his own jokes. He's just a very funny actor. I don't mind that at all. That's what I mean. Funny's funny. I don't care if he wrote his own material. You know, this is not Drake. This is not a ghostwriter. This is not this. I don't care if they write their own material. I just want to be entertained. I don't care who writes it. I don't care who performs it. But, you know, that's better than Jason Scoop. Shout out to Jason Scoop.
I thought that was pretty funny.
I thought that he was great. Alec Baldwin's assaulting me. See, that's what we should have done. Now I never even tried to get CJ Trump on the show from
oh yeah,
Belinda Blair's. Has she ever reached out to you again? We're about to end this show, but has she ever reached out to you?
No, I think I'm still in a group chat on Facebook with her, or she may have removed me, honestly, because I never participated.
You were what was your name? Stinky?
Big Stinky.
Big Stinky.
Yeah, she removed me.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
You were the star of that episode.
I was the star of that episode.
Seriously.
And then I realized, like, one of the guys that was in those things, I think he's, like, in the Philly scene. I have to ask Luke because
oh, wow.
I see him, like, I like to look at the PCM because I'm still in a group chat with a bunch of the Philly comics. And they're always talking about what's going on in the PCN, the Philly Comedy Network on Facebook. Right. And I see him comment on stuff. I'm like, oh, shit, is he actually in the Philly scene? So I'll have to ask Luke.
It's not the Beast, is it?
Nah, it's not the Beast. Luke knows the Beast.
We love the Beast. Well, that's just something that's what I mean. I need some good old, I don't care if we don't know who they are. I mean, I need some gossip from any comedy scene. I love the gossip. I mean, anything you can give us, Mark, or maybe, you know, if there's not, just be on the lookout.
Yeah, you know, I'll just go back out doing comedy just for the gossip.
For the gossip. Yeah.
I won't even sign up. I'll just
I
like, hey, what do you know about this?
Who's pissed at the mothership? Who hates the Sunset Strip Comedy Club? I mean, it's all fascinating to me. I really want to know.
All right. Yeah, I need to be boots on the ground. I'm sorry, Tom. I've been slacking on that.
It's okay. I mean, you got pretty high on yourself when you were on those Texas street fights. You never really went out again. That was like your
Well. Have they posted anything recently?
They have had some, yeah.
Because they changed 6th Street where they now have traffic going through on the weekends. So it's like it's probably even tougher for that guy to get
around
footage because now he has to cross the street. Like if something's going on the other side of the street, now he's just screwed. Like he won't get over there in time.
Oh shit. Yeah, no. I mean, they did post 9 days ago. That was the last time. So yeah, we need to get back to the Texas street fight. Yeah, let's shut. I mean, why would they open up the street? Someone's going to fight and get pushed into a car. I mean, I can see it happening.
They put like gates up, like a small fence, but yeah, it doesn't make any sense. They're trying to make it like safer, I guess, because I guess the bigger the crowd, the more violent it got. I don't know.
Oh, right. So if everyone's kept on the side, I mean, it's going to be a bloody mess on that sidewalk pretty soon.
Yeah.
But I can't wait. And yeah, I am still planning to come down to Austin, Texas. I got to make that happen.
Are you still planning to come in April?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Why?
I'm thinking.
Not good for you?
I may not drink all of Lent again. See if I could do it again.
Well, I mean, you gotta take a break for. Doesn't God allow that if Tommy After comes to Austin? Isn't that?
Yeah. If you come, did you say you're coming the 14th? Possibly. I don't want to give out too details.
It's not before. It's before Easter.
Yeah. The Palm Sunday. I don't know if I'll have to look in the Bible see if there's a break on Palm Sunday. You get like a
Is there an Austin
leniency
clause? Is there a leniency in the Bible? I mean, did God even know that Austin was going to become the home of comedy?
I don't know. In college, we would have dry season leading up to our championship meet, but then we'd have one cheat day where we'd break the dry season,
right?
And it would be Martin Luther King Day, and we would call it Martin Luther Keg Day. And we would
that's
just
beautiful.
Get blacked out.
That's amazing. That's what an honor to him.
Yeah, blacked out for Black History. Well, no,
Mr. Black himself. That's so racist. That's horrible.
Yeah. That was bad.
I don't know why you would do that.
I was gonna say Black History Month, but then I realized it was January. So
yeah, that doesn't work at all. I'm just obsessed with the fact you went dry when you were swimming. I mean, that's.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
That was worth it. That joke. Thank you all so much for watching our show tonight. While we were talking, I don't know, people are probably saying, "How did you do that?" I uploaded to YouTube Drake and Frasier, Rapping Frasier Part 2. It's now up. I haven't seen how it's doing, but I assume it's blowing up. I assume it's going viral. And don't worry, there will be a Part 3.
Oh, nice.
And it will continue. Until I'm banned. Until I'm sued by
Shadow banned?
Drake. I'm going to be shadow banned fam. Mark, thank you for joining us tonight and being our co-host on another great episode of After Tonight. We'll be back sooner than you know it.
Absolutely. Always a blast. I'll see you.
All right. We'll see each other, and great to be here with you folks. I felt like that was weirdly slow, but time was moving slow in the beginning. I had a great time. Absolutely fascinating. And there are some big things in the works with this show. Don't forget it, including a lot of Frasier and Drake stuff, and maybe Frasier will rap about Drake in the future. I don't know what's going to happen, but let's give a little listen to this, and then we'll hit our real music.
What if Drake rapped about Frasier? Part 2, Latin edition.
Can I watch Frasier Madre? Pay my respects to Frasier's padre and the dog. See, there we go. That is part 2 of Drake rapping about Frasier. Everybody, thanks for watching the show. And we're going to get out of here on late night on a Tuesday night. Bless up. You all are my fans. Good night.
Ride around on wheelchairs, motorized by electric motors made by goblins in a factory overseas. They're there to buy drywall and other products so they can eat back at home on the sofa. They watch TV about a man named Chandler Bing who died in a freak hot tubbing accident and spent his time drinking hot dog flavored water on a popular TV show called Tub Girls. I don't want to pay for anything. Drugs for free. If it was 1970, I'd have a job in a factory. I am a man that's made.
My cock is out. I'm looking at this guy's grandfather.
I hate almost everything that I see, and I just want to disappear. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I stand outside of the McDonald's. I'm flexing my muscles till I